What's up, people? We back with another episode of Beyond the Clientele. I'm your host, J1, J100, or Mr. So 100, because you know I do it the So 100 way. And today we got a special guest in the building, you know what I'm saying? Not only is she a independent caretaker, she's also an artist, a writer, and she's a social media influencer, man. Hey, y'all, welcome to the show, man. Miss ClaraMarie in the building.
What's up? What's up? What it do?
Yeah. Look, hey, first off, let me say this, Miss ClaraMarie. I need to say, man, I appreciate you for blessing me with your presence.
Of course.
We literally just met.
I know, right?
And was able to book this and line this up this fast, you know what I'm saying? It's an honor. And once I found out who I was meeting, they just took it to another level. So it's like, wow, to be able to have you sit down with me, you know what I'm saying, on this platform is just an honor. I really do appreciate it.
I appreciate, you being here.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good feeling working with somebody who appreciates the art in you.
No doubt. Hey, look, first thing I want to do, ClaraMarie, is I want you to let the people know what it is you're doing, what you got going on, how they can lock in with you, how they can tap in with you, whatever, booking them for, whatever. And just a little bit about what you do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's start with what I do for a living. I am a caretaker, independent caretaker. I have been doing this for about 26 years. I started here in the city of Memphis when I was about 16.
Okay.
Over, I'll say, about a decade, I became independent and I started traveling, gaining, clients through people that I network with in Florida, New Jersey, here in Memphis, like I said, of course, was the base. And I am independent. I am not currently hiring any employees right now. I have one client at the time.
Okay.
And I travel the world with him and his wife. And that's kind of half of my schedule of my life.
Okay.
So no room for that yet. I'm not doing any hiring, not getting any more clients because I am full on that schedule.
Because they take a lot of your time.
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay.
Probably half the year, if not more.
I remember saying that when we were setting this up. You said I might be gone for 6 months.
Yeah. So earlier this year it was New Zealand and Australia. In March, I think, it was March. I was in Germany, London. Kind of traveling up there, visit the castle, and I kind of my client, his wife, they are definitely let's say they are curious cats. They love to travel, they love to learn,
to see
and
the world.
to see the world. And he's retired, had a stroke 2 weeks after retirement.
Whoa.
And wifey is like, we're not going to stop there.
Okay.
All those dreams and everything is on the list, is still on the list. So, let me just get some help.
I heard that. And that's where you came in.
And, it's 4 of us, actually. But
okay.
I travel more. Me and there's a young guy from Florida.
Okay.
We travel more because we're younger, don't have children.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely something dope. I love
That's
what I do.
That's what's up. That's actually this is something that you started doing, you said, at 16.
Yeah, so at 16, my best friend, one of my best friends, her mom was a nurse.
Okay.
And for the summer, she would let us go and babysit or sit with her patients.
Oh, okay.
While she'd go and do her things, needed an extra day off or something.
Okay.
So she would creep us in on the overnights, and then.
And that's a job right now. People do that for companies right now.
Still today. I mean, it's very common.
Okay.
In the nursing world, it's very common. But yeah, we would, she would sit us in with her clients. Most of the time, they're sleep overnight.
Right.
And we're there, even if they weren't, we were trained to do what we do.
Which I need, okay.
After a couple of years, I became 18. I best friend kind of ventured off, did her thing, and I had a name for myself in the
In that
industry.
industry, okay.
Yeah. So I started picking up clients on my own. For good and bad reasons.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll be a white male like, oh, she takes care. I need her in my home, and I would go in his home and get that shmoney. You know what I'm saying? But very professional. I came up. My mom also. My mom had her own business where she cleaned people houses, very wealthy people houses.
Yeah.
And I came up with that too. She would take me to work. I would meet. They would meet me, and hey, can she be a babysitter for our children? So that's kind of how I got into this industry and became kind of who I am today.
Okay.
By seeing that lifestyle, seeing a different lifestyle, because we were poor.
Okay.
But then
you were exposed to.
I was exposed to
that,
wealth,
and
I was like,
wow,
oh,
I want some of that.
Yes, of course.
Let me get that.
I had to have
I
it.
heard
I
that.
had to have it.
I like that. I like that. So what about your artistry? You said artist, writer. And of course, with your following, you got to be an influencer with that type of following. Yeah. So, tell me where that all began. What's up with that?
Oh, social media.
Yeah.
Okay, social media came about in a very, very awkward way. I was living in Florida, and this was around 2012.
Okay.
I had a Facebook page. It was kind of to keep in touch with family or whatever.
Yeah.
Wasn't really into the social media thing.
Okay.
And my niece, she moved to Florida. She's 10 years younger than I am, so of course she was into the media. Of course she was. And she was like, "Oh, where's your Instagram page?" And I was like, "What's that?"
Right.
She's like, "You don't have an Instagram and Snapchat?" I was like, "What's all that?"
She's putting you up on game.
I didn't know anything about it, so I made an Instagram page, and I'm gonna say in the beginning I didn't know what I was doing. I would post the random things, and then I went live one time. I went live at the beach.
And you went viral. Go on, say it.
Life changed for me. Life changed for me big time. From just
you went viral.
A few, maybe 2 to 3 minute video. Life changed for me.
Really?
And, big time for a 2 3 minute video. And I shot up, and it was kind of a weird thing for me because I don't like attention. Okay. I've always been an insecure, kind of shy girl because of how I looked. Like I said, I come from a family of 7. I'm one of the light-skinned daughters. I'm my mom's youngest daughter.
Okay.
And all of my sisters, they fine. You know what I'm saying? They got the curves, the body. Mm-hmm. I didn't have that.
Okay.
I was skin and bones and had this crazy top, and so it kind of stood out for the wrong reasons, so they kind of shot me up on IG, and I took advantage.
Definitely, as you should have.
A few years later, now I'm not gonna say I went right into it. It kind of gradually, other people were posting me. There were other pages
coming and get your
come and get my pictures and posting me, and that kind of shot me up.
They come find you.
Yeah, they came to find me. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And when they did, the requests were crazy. I'm like, I don't do that.
Okay.
And they were like, well, I got this picture of you, and I'm like, okay, I'm on the beach. So what?
Yeah.
They were like, no, it was
take your head back to the beach.
Go back to the beach. Can we see you at the beach again? And I'm like, I know, for a minute. And I had a lot going on. Like I said, I've always been a hustler.
Okay.
I'm a businesswoman. So I, in reality, I know, at the end of the day, I gotta eat.
Go get the money.
So
You knew
social
it,
media
yeah.
wasn't feeding me at the time, so it was still
Yeah.
back at the money. So I started, I like I said, I traveled. I left Memphis in 2011. I should have left sooner, but I
Okay.
left in 2011. Moved to Florida with $236
Ooh wee.
to my name, a suspended driver's license, um, a bunch of no, I'm gonna yeah, a bunch of more horrible things. My life wasn't in order. You
Okay,
know what I'm
okay.
saying? Life wasn't bad. Now I'm never gonna say life was bad, but it wasn't in order.
Okay. Okay.
So a couple of friends decided to take a road trip to Florida, and I was like, I'm in. I had a house here in South Memphis, and it was a rental.
Yeah.
And the landlord, was wanting me to renew, and I was like, no, I'm gonna take a break and go on a road trip.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the year I had custody of one of my nephews. It was a situation with my sister, and it was supposed to be a couple of weeks, and that turned into 13 months.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Are we? Yeah,
Turned me to a mother overnight.
No, yeah, because we finna get into the meat of things a little too early. I wanted you to tell me about this artistry.
Okay, yeah. I got
stories.
stories. Okay, let's go back
we want to get back. I want to get back to the artistry real quick.
Yeah.
We finna get don't
let me get deep now.
Hold that thought.
Okay,
We going back, but I want you to tell me about the artistry and then the social media, how they can tap in with you, and then we finna jump to the meat.
So let's go back there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But Clara, that's I became this person, Clara Marie, on social media. I shot up, and like I said, for many reasons, for my style, for my creativity, and other reasons. And and I over the last couple of years I took advantage of that, and now I get a bag from it.
Okay.
So you can reach out, look for me, look up ClaraMarieMelody. That's my artist name. Clara Marie on I think it's Clara Marie King on Facebook. Both of them pertaining to my artistry, or if you want to just get to know me, who I really am. I'm a regular, ordinary person. You know what I'm saying? I don't do ordinary things, but I'm a regular, ordinary person, man. Yeah.
So with the artistry, you started that based off the social media following?
I did. So the artistry.
Okay, I know what you mean.
Let's tap into the music side of me.
Yeah, the music side of it, yeah.
I was in Jersey. I moved to Jersey. I left Memphis. Moved to Florida. Stayed in Florida 3 years. Met somebody in Florida who ran a tuxedo business, 42 stores. From a conversation, he saw in me that I would be beneficial to his business. I was a little hesitant because I never did retail in my life. But then came I'll say a deal, or an offer. And I took it. I took the offer. I wanted to do something different. And I was like, okay, I never lived in Jersey. I'm not a fan of the cold, but, so I'm going to try something different. Yeah. I didn't have children. I had a dog.
You can bust a move at will.
I can do what I want, like I did in Memphis. I put everything in the storage.
And took
off, came back, gave everything in the storage away, and
went
back again. Jersey was kind of the same thing. In Florida, I was established. Sold everything, relocated, got up there, and I wanted to start a clothing line.
Okay. Which is another part of the hip hop realm.
Yeah, lollipop jeans. Something. I have a jingle. This is where it came from. So tried to start this clothing line. Got screwed out of some money by some New Yorkers. Another story. Made the jingle with an artist that I met in Jersey. The jingle was a jam.
Okay.
The artist he's featured on the Jingle Jam. So he was like, "No, you need to be in the music. Like, why don't you?" I'm like,
Based
no,
off the jingle, like,
based off this jingle,
you got
yeah,
off.
Lollipop. And then I started performing. So he's an artist, so he's starting to
Okay.
go and doing shows. And he's like, "I want to perform our song." And I'm like, "It's not that kind of song, bro."
Okay.
And he was like, "But I'm like, okay, you want me to get on this stage? I'm not a stage person. That's another thing. I'm not a front and center type of person, you know."
Yeah.
But I just did my thing. A couple of drinks, you'll do anything,
Right.
So, and that's what the jingle came from. Which this was, I'm gonna say, roughly 2016.
Okay.
All right, became too much for me.
Just from that one
Just from
jingle
them-
song,
yeah,
that one them few shows, that's too much.
Yeah, there were shows, people, features. What? No, dude, I'm not an artist. But you can, no, dude, no, get out of my inbox.
For real.
I knew nothing about the music industry.
Yeah.
I did grow up in some of my years, my late teenage years to early 20s, was a background singer for some artists here in Memphis, blues artists, the Barcades, Isaac Hayes. I did the last award show for Isaac Hayes, his last performance. I was there.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but I was in the background,
Right,
singing
right.
in the background,
Yeah,
not in the front,
Right.
keep me in the back, give me a check. That's what it was.
Let it be, yeah.
And so 2016, I put that away. I got
Okay.
screwed out of my money on the clothing line. I put all of that away. The music, everything, got back to the money,
Got
real money that paid me.
The independent caretaker.
No.
Oh, you ain't even doing that yet.
I was now.
Oh, the suits.
I was now in the suit lady.
Okay. You
Became
into the
number
suit guy.
1 in New Jersey, in my town.
Yeah.
You put Memphis anywhere, that southern hospitality,
It's
that
coming
accent. We gonna do what we do. And if
Damn
you
right.
are a business person, whether you are a working business person, we know how to get to the money.
Get
We
to
know
the
how to
money.
conduct ourselves, and that's what it was.
And then it sounds to me like you wasn't scared. You making that move. You went to Florida on the 2:30 on the fly.
Man.
Then boom, you bust that move with the suit guy on the fly.
Yeah.
So when you ain't scared and like you said, you didn't have nobody you were responsible for
I
at
had
the time.
somebody.
So you
I
had
had
you still had your
God.
nephew. No. I'm talking
I-
about that you were responsible
Oh
for.
no, yeah, now that was responsible.
Yeah, that's what
I-
I'm saying. So you was able to take those risks and those chances.
Right. I gave
but-
my sister back her son.
Yeah.
It was, like I said, that was supposed to be for a couple of weeks to
Yeah,
get,
yeah.
her shit squared away.
But
that
it took a
turned
little
into
longer.
13 months.
Yeah.
Turned me to a mom overnight,
Overnight.
Like, well, yeah, I got to go to school. Who is in my
What?
house?
Hold on, hold on.
Auntie, it's me. I'm like, what are you doing here?
Who
What
dropped
is
you
it?
off?
He's like, Auntie, I live here with you. I was like, oh, you do. And I'm not going to lie, that changed me. That grew me up. That year was
Really?
the same year I left.
The year you went
The
to Florida.
same year I took the risk. Everything was that year. That, changed my... It changed my life. And
Really?
yes, tremendously. And I grew up
Dig that.
during that era because I was still doing drugs,
Okay.
I was getting money, but I
Yeah.
was one of those getting money that, did what the hell I want out
Yeah,
here in the
yeah,
streets.
yeah.
I'm from Memphis. I'm from the hood, you know what I'm saying? And,
I get it.
around where you come from, what everybody doing, 9
pick
times
it
out of
up,
10,
yeah.
you're going to do it too. So,
Product of your environment.
of course. Another story.
Let's get into it. Hold on. Let's do this.
Another story.
Hey, you flowing. You are really flowing, and I'm loving it. And I appreciate you sharing.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
real.
Another
So look,
stories after stories.
Look,
Oh.
hey.
Okay.
It seems like you tapping in. It seems
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
tapping into
Yeah,
those
yeah.
memories like that. So look,
Yeah.
check it out. I want you to run real quick. Well, I'm gonna run it. ClaraMarieMelody with the Y at the end, right? On Instagram.
For sure.
Clara Marie King
On Facebook.
on Facebook and any other platforms.
I'm on everything else that I'm on. It's the same as ClaraMarieMelody.
Okay.
TikTok.
Okay. And I'm gonna make sure I put it up
Twitter,
in
all
the
that.
prompt, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so leading into the artistry, I want to also go ahead and put out right now about this bumping ass song that I heard, Big Memphis.
For sure.
I want to go ahead and address that because we finna get into these stories that you
Yeah.
got. So I want to address that real quick.
Okay. All right.
And go and put that on their ass right quick. Just
All
let them
right.
know what's up with that.
Let's
And
go.
then we going beyond the clientele.
Okay. Amen. Say, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what it do, man. Big Memphis up in this thing, man. But yes.
Tell me about how that all came about. What was the inspiration behind it? What was up with it? And then you let them know how they can go get on that job.
For sure.
How they can hear it. You know what I'm saying?
So we're going to keep it short and sweet. We're going to fast forward from 2016 to 2020.
Okay.
New
COVID.
Jersey. I made the little bop, the little lollipop song for my clothing line. Set it aside.
Yep.
Fast forward 2020. I'm still in Jersey. COVID happened.
Yep.
I was stuck in New Jersey alone.
Okay.
Another life-changing moment because, before, in the beginning, we didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, we didn't know what the fuck was going on.
And I was in a city in the state 1,300 miles away from everybody I knew by myself with a dog. Yeah. Couldn't fly. Couldn't do nothing. Was stuck for 3 months straight until they opened up where we can fly again. I got straight out of there.
Straight up out that motherfucker.
Went home for a minute. Went down to Florida because I needed a vacation on a vacation. Got to Florida. Was there probably 5 or 6 days. Signed a lease. Called my boss like, hey, I'm not returning.
Okay.
I just signed a lease in Florida. Fuck, I know what? Wait, we may be opening in next month. I'm done with the tuxedo industry. I'm in Florida. I'm back in Florida.
It's over with.
And I just signed a lease. So that's 2020. The same artist that helped write the song, Lollipop, tapped in with me. What you gonna do down there in Florida? I have no idea.
He's still in Jersey.
He's still in Jersey. Actually, he's in Baltimore. He relocated to Baltimore a couple of years ago. When I came down to Florida, back to Florida, I had no idea where to begin, or what I was finna do. I just did what I wanted to do.
At that moment.
6.5 years in Jersey. Yeah. I was done. That was my way out, and I took that way out and just went out on a limb.
Once again.
Yeah. With a dog. Got down to Florida. I still had friends from my previous time in Florida.
Okay, yeah.
Got my friend to keep my dog. 30 days. I had to get back up to Jersey and get everything out the spot I was in. Sold everything. Shipped all my personal things. Got back to Florida July 1st. August, probably a month later, the artist reached out to me. So what you gonna do down there? I'm like, I have no idea. Yeah. Man, you should really focus on music. You really should do the music thing. And I'm like, bro, I'm not doing music, bro. I'm 40 years old. Man, ain't no age limit. I'm like, bro, I am 40. What am I gonna do jumping in the game at 40?
Yeah.
Man, I'm coming down to Florida, man. Just get in the studio with me.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Got down and just came down. We had songs. He wrote songs. I'm like, what's this? These is for you. I'm like, for who? R&B.
Okay. See, he wants you to sing right now.
R&B.
So with the Lollipop joint, did you rap or sing?
I was rapping.
Okay.
It's kind of like a bop.
Okay.
I'm like singing, rapping.
I got you.
Okay.
Not like it's a little melody to it,
yeah.
But yeah. I got you.
So we get wasted. I go into the studio. Go into the studio, and one day for 4 hours and completed 7 songs. And I know when I hear these songs, I can hear my drunk voice. No one that knows me will be able to tell that it's my drunk voice, but I can hear the drunk voice. But they hits.
They hits.
So that's 2020.
Okay.
Let's start promoting. Get this out. You
Push it.
really in the studio, and one day everybody talking. Yo, this the girl went in the studio one day and she was drunk. She did all six. So listen to this. Da, da, da. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So now my first video, music video, R&B coming up. We're currently into 2021.
Yeah.
My first R&B video, and I got excited seeing myself on the screen like that.
You felt that shit.
I felt it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, maybe I can
Let's
do
go.
this.
Yeah.
So I started to do a little promoting. Met my nephew. I call everybody my nephew. I am the auntie. They call me auntie.
Yeah.
Met nephew Jay Will. Shout out to my guy Jay Will. Getting off a plane in Florida. Told him I was an artist. He was like, I write, do.
Yeah.
I said, okay. He was like, I should write you a song. I was like, yeah, write me a song. They call me Auntie. Write a song called Auntie.
Okay.
Jay Will came back in 2 days.
With a
I'm
banger.
done with the song. I'm like, what song? Let me hear it. I'm done pour me a glass of wine, thinking I'm finna hear some Anita Baker type,
Nah.
The bop hit it. What? Then he started rapping. I'm like, who is this for? This for you, Auntie. I'm like, bro, I'm not a rapper. Come on, Auntie, I wrote it for you. All you got to do is say it like me.
Like that, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Again, a studio time. One day, went in.
Dropped it. Banger.
Then there go Auntie.
Feels like another one.
It was definitely another one. Set R&B all the way aside. Now I'm tapped in. Let's try this.
Because now you see the potential in it now.
Okay, I like music. I've always had an ear for music, been tapped into music, just never wanted to be an artist.
A rapper.
And I never wanted to be an
You
artist.
didn't even want to be an R&B artist.
I wanted to, it was like something, on the list, I gotta get it and accomplish it and get on out the way.
Not long term, but I tap in and do it.
I was making them happy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So okay, let's go. I told you, like 4 hours. Went through 6 songs.
Yeah.
Now I got a EP of 7 songs, including the Lollipop.
Okay.
That I had recorded years prior.
Yeah.
So I got 7 songs they like, yes.
Yeah.
Mind you, none of these producers are from Memphis. I'm from Memphis.
Okay.
So I'm working with Miami, New Jersey, New York. So my sound sounds nothing like Memphis.
Okay.
Okay, so fast forward, nephew does the Auntie song. And I want to try some myself.
Okay.
So I did.
And here it is. That's what it is.
It wasn't even Big Memphis. It was an Outkast remake.
Okay.
And I did poetry on it.
No.
It's a.
Did you have a cadence or did you just?
Kind of like a cadence to it. You got to hear it. It's just really poetry. I got the video and everything. I haven't released anything yet. I got stuff on stuff, but haven't released anything. That's another story. But was here in Memphis. Something wild happened.
Okay.
Something wild. Very unexpected, like wrong place, wrong time.
Wow.
Type of, you know what I'm saying? Kind of brought me, dangerous. Kind of brought me back to, this why you left.
Okay, gotcha.
But you want to come back into this lifestyle. So when it happened, the pen is my vent.
Okay.
So I start to write something.
Yeah.
And man, I'm gonna be big in Memphis. I can do a song, big Memphis, big Memphis.
Yeah.
That don't sound right, big Memphis. Riding with my guy, my best friend, who's a retired Mac Daddy. We ain't gonna call him what he really is. He's a retired Mac Daddy. And he busts out and was like, "Hey man, I think that's a good idea." Hey man, that is a good idea.
Connecting the dots.
Okay, now I'm in the bed. I'm in a friend of mine's bedroom, and once I got the A main, say main, and the big Memphis that I really wasn't feeling, I just took off with that
Yeah.
immediately, and the pen just, I couldn't stop. All the lyrics
Rolling.
came out immediately.
Eh.
Then I heard a knock. I'm in my nigga house. What's going on? And, the rest is history.
Yeah, yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I ended up in a cell for about 11 hours. Right.
Oh, okay, okay. Damn.
Not actually in a cell, but in a holding cell somewhere on Chevy Drive somewhere.
Up there knocking the door.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, my goodness.
So that moment, like I said, it was everything in that moment, and that adrenaline, that would happen, that made me keep going. So Big Memphis I would say would be the first rap song that I wrote. The Outkast is a redo. Big Memphis is all original.
Okay. Damn.
I went in the studio the next day and dropped it.
The next day after you got at that holding cell.
After they released me,
you went and handled that business.
I went to the studio. This will be my first ever beat that I purchased from someone in London, England.
Okay.
And it was supposed to be a track that me and the artist from New Jersey was going to get on together.
Okay.
I took it. I wrote to it. I did it in the studio. One round. Everything I did was one round.
One take.
The R&B, one round. I was like, no, I sound country on that, John. They like, no, don't touch this.
For real?
Wait, who is you? What is Tommy? What is it? Tommy. Ah, gosh. Tommy Wright.
Tommy Wright.
Forgive me, Tommy, for getting your name wrong. But Tommy Wright in the studio.
Tommy Wright the third, ain't it?
Tommy Wright, like, who is she?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know yet. Oh, you a rapper, ain't it? I'm like, no.
Straight off the porch.
I am not a rapper.
And this the first joint you wrote?
First joint I wrote. Didn't go in the studio, edit nothing. Came right out and
dropped that joint.
I dropped it.
Damn. So where can they find the Big Memphis joint?
YouTube. I mean, it's Big Memphis. So I shot it with Wicked Films here in the city. Shout out to Wicked. Shout out to Camera Guys. Shout out to Cole. CD Films. I had 3 videographers. All 3 of the top videographers here in Memphis shooting that video. We got Nakia Shine pulled up. We got Gangsta Black in that, John. I'm in Big Hunter. I can Carmen Mello, my niece. I can go on. Like it was major that day.
Yeah, it was major.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day that I brought artists. This person who's been rapping for 60 days.
Yeah.
Brought the city out and made it 60 days. I rapping about 60 days.
Hey.
I mean, today, what's the day? We in July, so I probably been a rap about 9-10 months now.
Dig that.
9-10 months. You know, we got 9 or 10 bangers. You know what I'm saying? Big Memphis is just one.
Just one of them.
Yeah, just one of them.
So you consider that the single, or is that just something you giving them a taste of it right now?
It's a single, yeah. It's a single. Go on YouTube. We on our whole platforms. You know what I'm saying? The video is on YouTube. On YouTube. Wicked Films page. But once you go there, you're going to find other beautiful things like my freestyle, my first freestyle.
Okay.
Ooh.
You got all?
It's called Blood Press Her.
Blood Press
Her. Like blood pressure, but blood press her.
Okay. I like that.
And I'm still working.
And you still cooking up?
Oh, I just cooked up something 24 hours ago.
I remember you told me. We ain't gonna. You ain't giving them that, is you?
Oh, I can't.
Yeah. We ain't gonna give that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's in the pot.
We still cooking.
Y'all whipping on that one right now.
We still cooking.
Dig that.
It's gonna be a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying?
Dig that. I'm looking forward to that one. Hey, I hate y'all don't know, but I do know. But Y'all find
Y'all
out.
gonna know soon.
Yeah, y'all
Sooner
find
than
out.
later.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm finna drop everything. You know, everybody been asking me why I'm sitting on my music.
Yeah.
And I can answer that in this interview. Because I was going to go live. And I'm probably still going to go live about it. But everybody is asking me, you know, why you not, you know, grinding and really pressing this music? And for a few reasons. One, the game ain't the game no more.
Ooh.
Two,
You took it there with
it's
that
so many of us
one. You took it there with
out
that
here in the same game.
You took it there with
On
that
the same train, man, trying to do the same thing.
Mm-mm.
And I don't like to be in nobody's way.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really focus on what pays me, and music ain't paying me. I'm paying it right now.
So basically, you basically timing it right.
I mean,
You being strategic with as far as the timing. Like you ain't just trying to jump out and jump in the road
right
with high traffic.
Of course. So I'm not in it for the fame, and I'm not in it for the money.
Okay.
This is something on my bucket list, a part of something that I always wanted to do, and I had to get it out my system so I don't live to regret it in the future that I never tried it. I never put any energy into it. God gave me a gift to sing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I did that a little bit. I, you know, started in church like the normal.
Okay.
And was the background singer, but, you know, God know we got a great relationship, and he know how I feel with a lot of eyes on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, life has, you know, put me in a situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, all eyes got to be on me sometimes.
Yeah.
So, over the last couple of years, I decided to take advantage, but not, you know, I can't, you know, it ain't just not my nature to do too much.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
so
I get it.
I just go with the flow.
That's dope,
You know
though.
what I'm
That's, I mean, just even for you to overcome the thought of your age interfering, man. Good music is good music.
Man, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Sure.
as long as you ain't saying, long as it's not considered a competition for you, just drop it. You don't give a damn what they doing or how young she is.
I'm rooting for everybody.
Yeah, you just
though.
dropping.
Yeah, I'm rooting for everybody. If you dope, you
course.
dope. I'ma tell
period.
you.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna sugarcoat if you're not dope, but I will pat you on the back
It
for
say keep
your
up the good
hard work.
Yeah.
I mean, effort is effort.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
effort is
saying? You
effort,
got
for
folks
real.
that don't try to do nothing.
Exactly.
But you got folks that believe in themselves in a certain way and they go for it. So
Yeah.
of course I'm gonna
That's
pat you on the
important.
back.
That's important.
Yeah.
For real.
You know, you don't have to be the best at everything. At least you try to do something.
For real. And like you said, believing in yourself is half the battle.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, well look here, ClaraMarie. This is Beyond the Clientele, and although you have given a little bit of personal pieces, you know, during this segment, man, we finna get into the meat of this thing, man. We want to get to know the ClaraMarie personally. Beyond the music, beyond the suit lady, beyond the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
The independent caretaker, social media viral, 3-minute video. You know what I'm saying?
Sure y'all want to know who that is. Nah.
Yeah, we finna get into it. Look, this is where we gonna start it at. We gonna start real simple. Let's start with where you from, man. Where you grow up at? What's your family dynamic?
Okay, so that again, complicated. I come from a family, a single mother of 7. So bouncing around was common for us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we, as far as I can remember, I know we started in Bethel Grove. In my very youngest days, we started in Bethel Grove.
Bethel Grove. What you know? I've been in Memphis. What side of Memphis is Bethel Grove?
So Bethel Grove is on the other side of Lamar from Orange Mound.
Okay.
So some people will say it's Orange Mound. So we got Airways in Lamar.
Okay.
One side is Orange Mound. Pressure World.
Okay.
And behind Pressure World is Bethel Grove.
Okay.
Behind Pressure World, that's Bethel Grove.
Okay, but when you jump back in front of it on
when
the
you
other
go
side,
across the street, you in the mound.
You in the mound. Okay.
So
you just gave me some game. I didn't know that.
Memphis knows. no. Memphis, no.
Yeah,
Well,
Memphis,
Belton
no,
Grove,
yeah. Like I
Belton
said, I've been
Grove
here
is.
20 plus years, but I didn't grow up here. I didn't go to
Right,
school here.
right. Okay.
So you just gave me some
Yeah,
game,
yeah,
though.
yeah. So yeah, I mean that's
So
you can just say
Bethel
Pressure World.
Grove is next door to Orange Mountain.
Yes, and
Right.
behind Pressure World sits on Bethel Grove, but a lot of people say Pressure World in the mound.
In the mound, yeah.
Because all that through there is
Everything,
considered,
yeah, the
even
mound.
Kimball.
Right.
You know, Kimball Cabana, Oakview, that's like Pendleton and Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar and Pendleton.
That's
yeah.
not Orange Mound, but those folks rep the mound.
Mound, okay.
We stayed over there too in Oakview. So like I said, we bounced around.
So starting in
Beltline.
Bethel Grove.
Started Bethel Grove, then the mound, then to Beltline. Then my mom wanted a little better, so we moved on Winchester and Whitehaven.
Okay.
Then from Winchester, we went back to the mound because she, we had a fire.
Okay.
So she had to go back where her sister's at, my grandmother was at, which was the mound.
Okay.
So
okay.
the mound has always been our route.
Okay.
Again, when she got back on her feet, we moved to Westwood.
Okay.
Westwood was probably the first time we've ever lived somewhere more than a year.
Wow.
Yes. So Westwood, I want to say Westwood maybe 3 years, maybe 3.5 years, something like that. I don't remember. But I started in the 5th grade and I left. No, I started in the 4th grade and I left in the 7th.
Okay.
7th grade, we moved on up again
Yeah,
to
up
the
again.
Haven, Tullahoma, Winchester.
Okay.
That's where I grew up. High school.
That's where you finished everything.
That's where I finished. That was
what school was that?
Oak
Haven
Haven.
High. Okay.
Oak Haven, and I'll say 2 years into my adulthood, my mom went back to the mound and been back there since.
Okay.
So that's about, we'll say, 1999.
Okay.
So the mound is our roots, but we kind of floated
around a little bit. And you did graduate from.
I did not.
No, you didn't graduate. You mean?
I did not.
Really? So in the dynamics of the household, you said it was 7, right?
7 of us.
Where did you fall in that count?
So I'm the 5th child.
The 5th.
I am the 4th of 4 girls.
Okay.
And then I have an older brother and 2 younger brothers, which me and the 2 younger brothers are the same dad, the last father.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
would you consider yourself a middle child out of the 7? Because you said you were 4th?
No, I wouldn't. No, I'm the 5th.
You're 5th.
So,
Okay. So
you're
a little. Okay.
My sister that's a year older than me, who I had her son.
That's the middle.
She would be the middle child.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So did she carry that role? Like, they talk about the middle child being the.
She was kind of bougie.
For real.
So, throughout our years, our childhood years, my mom had the most kids, very respectful kids. So my mom, different. We got lots of cousins.
Okay.
My mom has, 4 sisters and a brother.
All right.
And then they all got kids.
Yeah.
So, and they had kids when I was a teenager.
Okay.
So my summers sometimes were, especially from, I'll say 10 to about 15 to 16, our summers was go over one of my cousins' house and babysit for the summer.
Okay.
Or then my oldest sister, who's 10 years older, then she had kids, and then it was go to her house and babysit for the summer. So that was my summers. I think that's kind of why I wasn't in a rush to have kids.
Yeah, you made your mind up early.
I was forced,
Yeah.
But, I mean, it grew me up. I don't regret a day. But, it was just kids. It was kids all throughout my young generation until I was old enough to get a job, and that's what I did so I can have something to do.
Do your own thing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I understand that. So what type of mother, what type of woman was your mother?
My mom is my mom is something serious. My mom is a great mother. She's my mom is a hard worker. One thing about my mama, even through the hardest struggle of having 7 kids, my mom would never let us go.
Never.
We had cousins. She had cousins. My godmother. They all tried to come in,
Help out.
help out, take the kids, I'll take off. They literally tried to take me.
She said, I got them.
Yeah, she was like, no, 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 no. We
Yeah.
good over here.
Hey,
they going to
that.
all grow up together, be
Hey.
together. We going to be together. We going to eat together. We going to go through the mud together.
I heard that, Ma.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Mama.
Shout out
for that
to you,
one.
Mama.
Yeah,
you know
real.
what it is.
Look, reason I feel that I'm actually a widow father. I was a widow father. I lost my first wife to cancer.
Oh, wow.
She was 26. I was 23, right? We had 3 daughters.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And we both were in the Army at the time when she passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So I got out the Army with my 3 daughters. And I also had 2 other daughters with 2 other young ladies. One of the other young ladies let me get that daughter too. So I came to Memphis 23 with 4 daughters, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
By yourself?
By myself. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was people, it was family members like, we'll take them. And I was like your mama, like, no, I got this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, so that's why I really applaud her when she, I got them.
Yeah.
Whatever struggle we go through, we'll go through it together and we'll be all right in the end.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to her
was.
for that one. I just wanted to share that with you, like, because I really can relate to that moment. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
For real. So, with you, what was your role in this 7? Like, what child was you? They might be like the bad child, the athlete. You said your sister was bougie. What role? What label would you say you were in that 7?
So. Oh gosh, I mean, my life is a roller coaster.
I'm just saying, in that when everybody was together, what were you in that 7?
It was awkward.
Okay,
for me.
You were the awkward one.
Okay, well, so yeah, so when I was a very young child, like I said, my mom had she had 7 of us.
Yeah.
When I was born, she had a set of twins 10 months later. Okay, same year.
Okay.
One passed.
Wow.
And then the next year she had another son.
Okay.
So we got 7 kids.
So it would have
3
been 8.
little babies, would have been 8. So we got like 4 little babies,
Okay.
all toddlers. So my dad has a family that took him in, and they took me in.
Okay.
And tried, they wanted custody of me.
So you was the last, and you were the last,
I was last girl.
So yeah.
So I was away from my mom till I was like 4.
Okay.
With this family, and when when my mom found out what they was trying to do, my mom sent me away with a niece, her sister's niece. So I went to North Carolina for some years.
Wow.
So I missed out on those
being with
those
them.
the siblings.
Okay.
So I was already traveling, already going to other states, seeing oceans and stuff like that as a child. But it wasn't. It was for those reasons. My mom was trying to hide
you, tuck you away.
Yeah, because those were my dad's
people.
Yeah. So my dad, from what I hear, had stepped in and was trying to help them to get me. Okay. So then I came back to my mom probably for good when I was like 8.
Okay.
And things were a little odd for me.
Yeah, because now you're not even.
I didn't fit in, because now I had seen another life. My cousin, she had her husband was in the Navy. That's where he was stationed in North Carolina. So,
For a brag, probably. Mm-hmm. For a brag, yeah.
Probably so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you as a kid, yeah.
And then, so I had seen different. I spoke different. I talked different.
Okay.
I was light skinned. All my sisters. I have 2 sisters that are dark, and one of them kind of caramel. Yeah. So the light skin, the talking different, kind of
separated you from them a little bit.
Sometimes in a bad way, But my little bougie sister, we grew up. Shared everything. Okay. Tub, panties, toys, everything.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
grew
yeah.
out of that immediately, and I was still there. Then she was sent with my cousin, the same cousin, when she was a teenager.
Okay.
And this one, when I came back, had been with my mom for some years. But when she came back, she was on a different level
Another
of
level.
bullshit.
Yeah, because now
She's a
she in her
teenager.
prime. Yeah,
Yeah,
let her
she's
tell
a
it. She in her
teenager. She was
prime.
already going to Oak Haven. They were living in Oak Haven.
Okay.
And back then, that was like a middle class area for black people.
I get it.
We're talking about in the 90s. So
Right.
Oak Haven was good back in those days.
I get it.
So when she came back home after a year, her clothes were different, her hair was different, her nails,
her style, everything done switched up.
And I, still trying to fit in back into
the family.
Basically,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being a tomboy was easy for me. Because I got these beautiful sisters.
That you felt safe doing that.
Yeah, I had, beautiful sisters. They all had curves. They all had pretty teeth, and I had a crooked smile. I had to get braces. So I always felt out of place.
Yeah.
And then my two little brothers, we shared the same father.
Yes.
So I was kind of
to them,
attached to them,
You
and they were
their
boys.
Big sister,
yeah. So it was easy to be a boy.
Okay,
and that's kind of where I was until I got to Oak Haven, and I'm gonna say sophomore year.
Yeah.
I still like tomboyish, I never could fit in because now my mom goes from the hoods and then Westwood to East Memphis.
Okay.
And we come out here with these girls
this
got
a whole nother bougie.
Earrings. Yeah, they got earrings and jewelry. They get their hair done. They don't wear bow-reds. My mama still got me a ponytail. She's like, you're a child. I'm like, I'm 14. I'm 15.
Right.
Even till I was 16. My mom made me wear a ponytail.
Wow.
And I'm going to school with these little bougie girls with designer clothes on. So, basketball.
Okay.
Was my way out. So I played basketball. It was a safe zone. Didn't have to be cute. I could be my little thug self.
Yeah, you can be a little tomboy.
What I'm saying? So,
wow.
I got a job at McDonald's.
That's taking up more time.
And
away. You get
I got
more
a
time
sugar
away.
daddy at that job.
Okay.
And that sugar daddy changed my life. And the next year I came back and I never wore a pair of pants again or sneakers.
Okay.
I was always in stilettos and skirts and dresses. And
okay.
people used to grab me by the shoulder. Clara? I'm like, yeah. Nigga, who you think I am?
Okay.
Clara, you a girl. Like, nigga, I always been a girl.
Right.
But it kind of like a 360 from the summer.
Yeah.
Back to school.
And this is what age?
This is 16.
16.
16.
That summer
the end of
16.
I'm going to say the end of my 16th year.
Okay.
Because now we're starting back school in August, September.
Right.
January, February, I was Clarence. You know what I'm saying? I was out here thugging. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But the summer changed me. You know what I'm saying? The summer I came back, I got jewels in my ear. I got a car. I got a Diamante with chrome trios on it.
Hold on. You done showed all the way up.
They like, Clara, what happened? Came a booster. Oh, when I came a booster, it was just shut down, and I transformed into me,
into
who you
yourself,
see today.
who you are now. Yeah,
the feminine, the
Okay.
The softer side. I'm still a thug.
You found that was safe to be at that point.
By that time, I ain't give a fuck.
Okay.
I became.
You like
I'm almost 17 years old.
Yeah, you get into your fucking mode around that time. Yeah, you don't want to hear that bullshit.
You seeing the pretty girls getting cheated on. Yeah. Half of them were pregnant.
Oh, that shit.
I was like, it don't even matter.
I'm actually not doing so bad. Fuck you talking about? I'm in the game. Yeah.
Yeah. Life was great. Once I
Okay.
converted, you know,
Yeah.
and I didn't have to like I said, I did have this insecurity. I still had the crooked smile. I
Uh-huh.
still had the flat booty. Still had
Yeah.
no hips, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I still had my insecurities, but
Yeah.
I had became so comfortable in my skin because
Yeah.
everybody had already respected me as Clarence.
Okay.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
And then
She
you
cool.
got
She
in
got a
that.
personality. She the class clown. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
So
Okay.
she cool.
So you
And
can switch it up and still they already know who you are.
yeah, I
I
could
can dig
just
it.
be that
You
little thug.
revamped. You revamped it.
Yes, man. And it made life easier
I
for
can
me. I
dig
could
it.
just show up and not have to put a costume on.
I get
I didn't
it.
have
I
to
get
get
it.
ready for school. You know
Right.
what I'm
That was the
saying? My
easy
sister
part.
had to
Yeah.
get ready for school,
Yeah.
put her
I'm gone.
mascara on, her
Yeah.
lip gloss on, you know, tuck her shirt in. I'm tying my shoes over with a t-shirt
Out
and
the
my
door.
head back and I'm gone.
Out the
You
door.
know what I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
So.
that's what it was.
So the sugar daddy was that common denominator. You like somebody like it, bitch. You
It
like you on
was
that type of
he,
shit.
you know, it wasn't even there was no touching
Yeah, yeah,
till
yeah.
I was 18.
No,
Actually,
I'm more
nothing.
so talking about the confidence that
It
it
was
gave.
he was like, you're beautiful. You know, he just would say
Yeah,
things to me like, you're beautiful. You need to believe in yourself more.
he poured
And
into you.
then yeah, he did. And then
Yeah,
he, you know, got me into the finance side. You know, look, you got credit cards and you know, you do this. It was like, just, you know, embrace that. And then I started to
did
little
that
by little. It took some time,
for sure.
little by little, and like I said, it was once I got there, it was so easy for me. I was, you know, like I still had, you know, I was, nigga be like, man, Claire, your flat booty ass, you know what I'm saying,
Nigga get
shit
the
like
check
that.
and the shit.
Cause you know, we in
Cause
the
you was
90s,
already, you
early
was in the mix of that.
2000s,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and booties was the curves,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying. But you know, I was already Clara's, and then you know, little red
Yeah.
bone, so I had already got my clout on. Then money talks.
Right, right.
Niggas ain't
You
getting
wasn't broke.
honey.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm out in the streets with the streets, and
Okay.
yeah,
I
so
can dig it.
and I converted to that too. You know,
Okay.
another. Listen, we can go heavy, but I can't go heavy with you because
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
whole lot. But
Hey, well, look, check it
yeah,
out.
the streets called me.
Okay, check this out then. Look, I like to do this segment, what I like to call Impact by Decade, right?
Mhm.
So what that is, you basically share an impactful moment
Mhm.
that happened in your life that molded you. You already kind of done it a little bit, but it molded you into the woman you are today.
Mhm.
But I want you to do it by decade, right?
Okay.
So we start with the 1 to 10-year-old, Clara.
Mhm. 1 to 10.
Yup. Impactful moment. It doesn't have to be major, and it can be, but 1 to 10, something impactful that still sticks with you, and one of them things is you walk in today.
The change, you know, the change of when I came back to my mom and
Yeah.
living back in my mom's house for good, speaking a different language, speaking proper English,
Yeah.
and you know the way I looked and the way I carried myself, you know, it affected me in the household because
Right,
you know
right.
my siblings was like, who you think you are? You think you
Okay,
better?
okay.
You know, and having to deal with that. I was loved. My siblings did love me.
Yeah.
You know, but
I know.
moments as your children, you
Right,
know, you
right,
got
right.
this. Her speaking like this, you like stop talking white.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
not-
yeah.
I'm
They
not
don't get-
talking
yeah,
white.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I'm not talking white. I'm talking how
You talk how
what
you-
I'm
you
used
been
to,
talking.
what I
Yeah,
hear.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that was that transition coming back into my mom's home for good, and eating, you know, it was limited to what I could and could not have because
Yeah.
there I was a princess.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you
I
was the
was-
only one. You were the only one there at the time.
And they had
Wow.
money.
Yeah.
So I was treated like a princess. So
You
going
get
to the
there.
store and saying, I want this, it was only me.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can have it.
You
But
get
with my
back in the
mom,
mix.
it's 7 of y'all.
Ain't
No.
nobody getting
You
it.
can't. No.
Ain't nobody getting it.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Because I
No.
can't get everybody
Exactly. If I get
Wow.
you, I got to get 7.
So what did you take from it? Like, that experience, what did you take from that experience to go through that process and knowing these are your siblings, but to come back and feel like an outcast? What did you take from that?
I mean, at the same time, the way my mom's household is ran, we filled each other up.
Okay.
We knew how to be sisters and brothers. We knew how to love each
Yeah.
other. There was a point of time in days and months that, the respect was there.
Yeah.
But, I just being careful with not doing too much.
Yeah,
so I don't
tiptoe a little bit.
so I don't bring the pressure on me.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
want them to feel like I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
be better than them. So,
Yeah.
I would tiptoe and be
Act
kinda-
like them a little bit. Yeah.
which it was me.
I know what
but
you mean. I
was,
know what you mean. Just
I-
get with their program a little
Yeah.
bit. Don't when you finna say it, don't say it as proper, maybe stuff like that. I
Right.
get it.
Of course.
I
And then,
get it.
Just fitting in
Fitting
to what
in,
was
whatever
around
going
them.
on. Yeah.
Of course.
I get that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's tough though. Just just to have to deal with something like that, and then it's really by default because you can't really blame anybody because they just as confused as you are.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course, they were children too.
Yeah, they children too,
Of
so it's like
course.
they confused. They like how could you go somewhere and come back and talk like that? They don't know that,
And why
they ain't
did
been
she
nowhere.
go somewhere?
Yeah,
And we did.
yeah.
Why
true.
we still here?
Why we stuck in the mix?
Yeah.
You right.
Yeah.
You right.
And then 2 times.
Yeah.
When I was a child with my godparents.
And then go and come back.
When
Yeah,
come
leave
back
again.
and had to send me away for some years again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, why she keep going away?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
she come back.
And knowing you going to a better life than they probably
Of
living
course.
too. Yeah, that's
Of
tough.
course.
That's tough.
Of
Wow.
course.
Okay, so let's get into that 10 to 20. That 10 to 20 window.
Ooh,
I know
10 to
that's a lot of
20.
milestones too now. You hit a lot of milestones in that 10 to 20. I'm talking about from elementary to middle school. You taking, middle school to high school, graduation. All of that shit come in. But that's just everybody going through that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about with
This
you.
is a transition. Reason why that 10 to 20 was such a transition, like I said, because of the moves,
Yeah.
and we finally had got stable. I've always had that hustle in me,
Yeah.
That's just was something that we did when you come from a poor parent,
Yeah.
you gonna try to find a way yourself to do
make
something.
something happen.
And
yeah.
me and my 2 little brothers, we used to stand at the corner store in the mound. Well, we call it the mound, but we used to stand at the corner store, and everybody that came in and out that store had to give us something.
For real.
Quarter, nickel, dime, something.
Put that pressure there.
And we got it.
Yeah,
For the
yeah.
most, we got it. Or if we didn't, we go in the store and we take it and we go to the hood and sell it. But we got it. You know what I'm saying? That was me and my 2 little brothers, and I
y'all
kind
had
of
the
called
same
her.
father.
Yeah, because they was younger.
You
than
big
me.
sister. You
I'm
big sister to them. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
It was just like, and maybe that hustle side. My dad's from the shop, so maybe that
Okay.
hustle side came from my dad.
Yeah.
But that was just how things was set up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my sister was girly. So if I either had to play the girly role with her or, kind of be myself, and it was easier with my brother. So that's
Okay.
what we did. We went and hustled, and my mom, paid her light bill out of our pocket and something else,
Yeah.
All of us had $30 a piece, a
I
little
heard that.
bankroll, and my brother got caught when he got in the tub, and she
Oh,
found the
man.
bankroll, and he snitched on us. Clara and Wilson got one too. We were like, oh man, girl, we could have spent
Yeah,
hours
nah.
with you. Now she gonna do
you
it. How
blew the
y'all
cover.
get it?
Blew the whole cover.
Man,
the whole
how y'all get this
operation.
money? We couldn't answer, you know what I'm saying? And then one time my mama spied on us.
Watch out.
Man,
dude.
she spied on us, watched us the whole day, came out the cut. When we saw her, we just took all the candy and dropped it out of our pocket. And she made us pick it up, put it back in our pocket, and take it
Take
to
it
Farmer's
back in
Market
the
on the
store.
market.
Yeah.
Went back at Farmer's Market, and the guy was like, yeah, they come in here stealing dollars. Yo. And we looking
Oh,
like
my
you
God.
let us, and he looking like, well, y'all suppose
Y'all
kids,
little kids,
I
I ain't
couldn't
finna
stop
put no
y'all.
pressure on y'all,
Y'all
yeah.
5 and 6 years old.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a real nigga shit in the
Bad little
hood
kids,
for
though,
real
boy,
though.
Yeah. So that's
Damn.
what it was. That was the convert to coming back into my mom's house, still the hustle.
Yeah.
Turned my sister like, look, let's walk and find us a job. We did. Walked around the corner
How old
cleaning.
when you was
We was
doing that?
probably
Probably.
like 11, 10 to 11. We was
Okay.
still in Westwood. A sheriff and his wife, we walked around there. They let us clean their house for $60.
Okay.
You know, then shift, we get to Oak Haven. Now, Oak Haven was hard because now we're in,
The bougie. That's bougie kind of.
not
Right?
only the bougie, we're in the 90s.
Okay.
We done converted from the 80s to the 90s now.
Oh,
Now, we got TVs and radios and,
Yeah.
you see things on TV, commercial, black people with money. And then now
Yeah.
we're in a rich neighborhood. Well, not rich, middle
I know what
class
you mean,
neighborhood
yeah.
with kids with money. So something we weren't used to. So I had to figure out another way. I couldn't steal candy.
Right. They ain't gonna fly over there.
I couldn't do
That
that.
ain't
And,
gonna fly.
so I had to figure out, I stole clothes.
So this a teenager now, right?
This is teenager. So
years,
going through all that little motion with the high school, I still had to get money. We still was supposed. So,
Right,
it was
right.
now I converted to the clothes, and now I would come to the school and I'm selling polo shirts and and tretons and whatever the Tommy Hilfiger clothes, and I'm
Whatever
fresh
you get
as
out
a
the store
fool,
with.
you know what I'm saying? Coming to school fresh as a fool, and then that was kind of a trend for some of the bad kids, not just me. I wasn't the only one.
Yeah. I get it.
It was a whole bunch of us doing that.
Yeah.
And we had malls everywhere at that time. Hickory Ridge was open, Mall of Memphis, Oak Court,
Yeah.
It was wide open.
Okay.
And like I said, now I have grown into a teenager, still accustomed to what I was accustomed to from the tap in from a child, being the only child in my godmom's house.
You've been yearning for that feeling for a long time, so you got to make it happen.
Yes, I mean, just, I was just used to having my way.
Yeah.
But when I got to my mom, I knew that I
couldn't
couldn't have my way.
Yeah.
She
couldn't give it to you.
Of course. So I had to make a way. And that was, it was the wrong way, but that was the only way we had. I couldn't get a job at 12.
12, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got, like I said, he's 12-year-old with diamonds, and they, their dad is sheriff, cop, mama teacher, professor.
Right.
Little kids driving, they parents.
Ain't no way you can get on their level. It's they doing too much.
Snickers and Twix. No way. I'm gonna have to sell a lot of Snickers and Twix. You hear me? I'm gonna have to get some bread loaves. You know what I'm saying? Boxes of chicken out of KFC.
For dinners, you got to say all dinners on the fucking bill.
So I stepped up, but
so with that process, in your 10 to 20s, is that do you feel like that stuck with you as inspiration? Like, of course you learned a better way to get it, but it was still like, I know throughout my life I got to make a way out of no way.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's when I told you I didn't graduate.
Okay.
For so many reasons, but one of the main reasons was I needed money.
Okay.
So once I was able to get a job, once I started pulling money in from hustling, it was just, I'm a hustler now.
I'm straight.
I've been a hustler.
Yeah, you've been there since you was a little kid.
With my little brothers, and I'm talking about we would save all our ones to get a 10, and then we'll save all our 10s to get 100. We was those kind of hustlers at 5 and 6 years old.
Yeah.
So that also stayed with me.
Right.
But then, life has its complication, but that hustle ain't never leave. That never leave.
Yeah.
So high school, and I was in the 12th grade.
Ooh.
And
the 12th grade
at the time, I didn't give a damn.
Right, of course
school.
not. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? School was nothing to me because school wasn't paying me, and school had its things that gave a negative effect to my life.
Right.
But
so
my graduation. Hold up. Let me finish that, because this is very important. Because my graduation day, to see my class, the people walk across the stage, and I didn't. Ooh. That's when I fell back. It's like, you was already here.
Wow.
Why did you, you know what I'm saying? I didn't give a damn about it up
Right.
until that
Up
date.
until
But
that,
I went
yeah.
to, I had friends that was graduating.
Right.
And to see them walk across the stage broke me down.
Knowing you were that close.
No, I was in the 12th grade.
Yeah.
It broke me down and
That's
turned
tough.
me into a monster.
A savage.
A monster.
So now basically you got to prove yourself, even though you didn't make that. You like, I gotta make. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. Though.
I was already that bitch.
Yeah.
I had to stay that bitch.
Yeah.
Because
you know it was gonna look like that's why.
That's why.
Yeah. They were gonna look like if you would have did. Yeah.
And I still had opportunities. I
still
have an opportunity, and I made my time when I put that effort into going to get a GED just because I'm already.
You already moving, yeah.
I'm already a successful business owner,
yeah.
But that's just again on the bucket list because I know I was this close and I deserved it. Yeah, it broke me down and took me to a darker place.
Really?
Yeah. Like
I can imagine that because you like 12th grade. I didn't even think you was gonna say 12th grade. I can imagine that, and then just like you said, to see it like, damn.
Yo, it was.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was something. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even post to show up. Like I told you, I didn't care.
Because you ain't studying that shit for real.
Nobody couldn't talk to me, girl. Girl, I ain't
please,
trying to hear that,
shit.
man.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah. You ain't got this. You talking about a book.
I wasn't thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? This is what life was. We talking about 1998, 99.
Big bags.
Life was changing.
Yeah, big bags.
That's when life had converted to kind of what we are today.
I already know. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no, I wasn't thinking about no education, but that broke me down.
That's what's up. But you know what's good about that it inspired you to do something still, even though you done wrong in that time. Mm-hmm. You were still able to maintain your sanity and become a business owner.
Right. Remember, 16, I was working.
Sitting with the ladies and sitting with the patients already.
So 18, when they graduated, I'm
you already
2
on
years
your way.
in.
Yeah, you on your way.
I'm already 2 years in. So I got, and I had my sugar.
Yeah.
So I'm secure.
You solid.
With no children. Half my class was mamas.
Yeah, and they graduated.
Yeah, they
Half already got
mamas,
babies.
Got babies.
They can't do too much of shit right now.
And some of them, they became successful. Some of them are basic, basic people. Working class people. Whatever the case, some of them ain't got nothing going for.
Right.
To each his own. I ain't never been the type of judge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my story was my story, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it came out, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, that was one of my regrets. But like I said, it took me to a deep place. And fortunately, my deep place, I still had that mindset of who I am.
Yeah, you wanted to be something still at the same time.
I was already something.
Yeah.
So I had to maintain the something that I was. Remember, I'm driving trios to school at 16. You know what I'm saying? I've got chains on. I got designer clothes on. I got a credit card.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what that was their image of me. So I couldn't change that.
You had to maintain that for sure.
I had to boost and keep going. And that's hard work. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
tough,
Especially going from 99 and to the current days. It got harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I like I said, I went to a deep hole. Drugs, gang.
Okay.
Joined the gang.
So are we merging into your 20s to 30s at this window?
You know what I'm saying? And that's how it went that way.
Okay.
But at the same time, it was, whatever I did, it was get money.
Yeah.
So I did that, and I did that for that probably was like 3 or 4 years of my life.
Okay.
And I was heavy in it.
So, and like I said though, is this in your 20s yet, or
this is 20? Actually, the year 1999.
Okay.
I joined the gang and became an overseer over South Memphis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not because of my ranking, but because of who I was.
Yeah.
They saw a clean cut lady, thug. Got this, she cool, she know everybody, and she got some money. Yeah, of course she gonna run to South Memphis.
Yeah.
Show these girls how that they can be a thug and be this way too.
Yeah.
Teach them to be like this, classy and getting some
And
money.
still get to the bread.
Yeah. So I was that, and cocaine stepped in.
Money went up.
Man, it's not a line I need to. Yeah. Where you at?
Yeah.
Where do you sleep? No, for what? Who's
Get
sleeping?
to the money.
Man.
Damn.
Get my motherfucker back then. Yo, them was the
That was a prime
made.
time.
I had it made. I didn't have no bills.
Yep, no kids.
No responsibilities. I had a nice home. It wasn't mine, but that's where I lived.
Yeah.
Somebody else paid the bills.
Yeah.
So my money just was going in the bank and going in the ground.
Dig that.
And it went crazy.
Okay.
It went crazy from, the limelight.
Yeah.
The flashing lights to the dark lights and the jail cell and the courtroom.
Okay, is
attorneys,
this all in the is this in your 20s and 30s?
Yes. Yes.
Damn.
Being indicted.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The feds came to my house, and
all that.
yeah, it was wild. Like
So what would you consider your impactful moment in that decade? Your most impactful moment in that decade of your life? I know you clearly have been active, but what would be your most impactful moment in that window that sticks with you right now to say, if I ain't go through that, I wouldn't be this?
being indicted.
Being indicted was
I had
the
been
worst.
arrested for trespassing. I've been arrested for, not showing up in court. And arrested for unpaid ticket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had been to jail for some little stupid dumb things.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But 24 years old in a $120,000 house in 2004.
Yeah.
And hadn't paid taxes in the last 3 years, you know what I'm saying? And had 30 guns in my face when I opened my door, telling me I've been indicted for selling drugs, getting the number one strip club in Memphis shut down because of me, because of my name.
Really?
Man, I was a little big somebody because I was moving like a little somebody. I had this, my lifestyle was big, and it wasn't big to me. It was just what I had grown accustomed to, but it was big to other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this is what I was used to. But, some people who had never came across me, like, who is she?
Right.
Let's look her up. Oh, she's 24 with a $120,000 house?
Yeah.
Who is she? Let's see what she do for a living. Oh, she hasn't filed taxes in 3 years. Yeah. So let's investigate her.
Wow.
Follow me for 2 years.
Oh, they did their homework.
Came to the club, shut the club down.
I know.
I had just pulled up. I'm on Mount Moriah in the turning lane. Police come, shut the close the gates.
Yeah.
I took off. I'm like, I ain't going in there. I'm right on time. And then my phone started ringing. Hottie, that was my name. Okay. Hottie, they looking for you. They at your locker. They got. I'm like, bitch, stop calling my phone. I'm not Hottie. They looking
Wrong
for the girl
number.
with the big tickets. Don't call my phone no more. It's Friday night.
Yeah.
And Monday morning, my life changed.
Wow.
My life changed drastically.
Mm-mm.
Like everything. Almost every dollar I had went away in a year. And we talking about at least, in my humble voice, I'm going to say 3 to 4.
3 to 400.
3 to 4 buried around my pool.
Damn.
It went in a year. It left me in a year because what they was doing, they were let us bond out.
And come back and get you.
Come back.
Come back and get
Send somebody, even broke in in that era, maybe, I'm going to say a couple of months after
the
that.
indictment.
Now that changed my life,
Right.
my lifestyle. I was the queen pin in there,
Yeah.
plus getting money. That shut down. Now we don't have that. Now I'm stuck with the street side of me. No longer have my SD, my sugar.
Yeah.
So I'm all on my own.
He in that mix too.
He not.
Oh,
I
he
was
not
gone
even in that
from
mix.
it.
Okay.
I
Oh,
had
you
gone. I
done
had
shook
strayed
loose.
away.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
on my
Okay.
own, did my own
Cause
thing.
you up now.
I'm up.
Yeah.
I'm grown.
You on something different now.
I'm on something different now.
Yeah.
So the life changing moment, after that, going through that, trying to struggle to figure out, traveling, going to Vegas, going to South Carolina, New Orleans, Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying
Going
to
through
keep
my
getting
money,
your bread. Yeah.
paying my mortgage, paying my cars, attorneys, whatever. Just seeing like every so many months I have to go dig
up some more.
Up some more. And it was just subtracting.
Damn.
To like I said, some months after the indictment, I come home. Of course, I'm out of this world, about 6 a.m. I get to the house. I usually not let my dogs in, but this day I let my dogs in. It was God. My dog ended up chewing my phone up, woke me up out of my sleep. So back then, this cricket. I go to cricket, with my insurance. I'm zooted. Just took some Tylenol PMs to put me down because I got to get back up and get to the money because now, life has changed.
Yeah.
So I tell them, look, I'm going to come back and get the phone later before y'all close. I'm going back to the house. I go back to the house. There's an expedition parked at my house between me and my neighbor's house.
Damn.
I go in, not think nothing of it. Only what dawned on me is my dogs didn't come to my window. I go in the house. My house is trashed. Like somebody came and shook my house up like that.
Yeah.
Hear my dogs. I'm like, what? So I go 2 different bedrooms. They got my dog in 2 separate bedrooms.
Clothes in the room.
2. The full-blooded, she shoot past me. I can hear her upstairs. Do. She looking for whoever was in this house.
She want to get her motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, slobbing. She slobbing. She ready for somebody.
Yeah.
And I'm walking around in shock. And zooted and coming down and it just was crazy.
Yeah. You got a real episode going on in your head.
So it's dawned on me, get out of here.
Yeah.
I go get in my car to go, on Riverdale to the police precinct to let them know, my house just got broke in. The expedition drive off. It's like, yeah. So I'm going that way anyway. You can go either way. I'm on Germantown Road. So either way, I got to go around to get to Riverdale.
Yeah.
So I followed them. But when we got to the light, Shelby Drive in Germantown, they didn't stop at the traffic that was at the red light. They went around. I said, okay, this was at my house. This was broke in. So I chased them. Probably chasing the feds.
Okay. Yeah.
Not a robber, not a burglar.
Not a burglar. It's
probably the feds.
Yeah, just
25-year-old chasing the feds.
Yeah.
So they running red lights. I'm running red lights. Then it dawned on me. I didn't think the feds at the time. I'm just saying.
You trying to run these niggas down.
Yeah.
You trying to run these niggas
Crazy.
down. Yeah. But you own one. You own one still.
So it dawned on me. Get the tag and take your ass to the precinct. I do that. I come in the precinct. When I come in, they like, one guy turn around, he laid back, and I'm frantic. You would think, I'm a young girl. He would, try to console me. No. What happened? Like somebody broke into my house around the corner. I chased them. I got a tag number. And he was like, oh, you do? What's the tag number? Took out a piece of paper. Didn't get up out the chair. Nobody came and grabbed me and asked me, is I okay?
Trying to console you or nothing.
Take the tag number. A Mexican come from the back room with the device in his hand. Oh, that card, it hasn't been reported stolen, and it belongs to some lady name, and gave me her address. Mm-hmm. At that moment, I woke up. So I was like, ain't no way that y'all finna tell me
they
the suspects address.
Yeah, they
Okay.
playing.
So now I'm like, okay, what we got going on? I just came out the mud.
Yeah.
I'm obviously still in the mud. So,
Yeah.
okay, we're going to send some officers around and let them look around, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
They playing the whole role out.
I'm still calm. Driving around, send 2 young black officers. They come in my house. Ooh, this a nice house. Ooh, y'all think y'all a Scarface, ain't it? Sir, aren't you supposed to be looking to see? Oh, no.
Nigga.
Y'all supposed to be Scarface, ain't it? How they get in here? I'm like, ain't that your job?
Yeah.
Look, don't get smart with me. We here to help you. I broke down. When he said that, I knew that they were my friends.
Yeah. You solo right now. You alone.
You stay next door to some well-known drug dealers. They probably had your house mistaken. I'm like, oh, no, this the white old couple and this the black old couple who got custody of their granddaughter. It's gotta be me they talking about. It's gotta be me. Okay, sir. What do I do next? Okay, you finish filling out this report. This a nice ass house.
You still on that?
They still on that. Now, how many cars out there in the driveway? Who house is this? I'm like, it's my house, sir. But no, who name is in? It's in my name, sir. So right then I knew, okay,
They
this
coming.
not what
They on to
yeah,
you.
this
Yeah.
not what it was. And of course they took money. They didn't find drugs.
You talking about the expedition? People in the expedition
Yeah, of
took
course
bread.
they did.
Okay.
Of course
I
they
thought
did.
you
Left
saying
my
that.
jewelry. But my jewelry box was in a window sill. It was like one of those push out the bay windows.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my jewelry box set there. That wasn't even touched. But I guess they was like, we not here looking for jewelry. We want money and drugs.
Yeah. They
Okay?
want the money in the dough.
Yeah, so that was the life-changing moment. Definitely no more drugs. We got to do something completely different.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
it was a show. It was a show, definitely. Life was different. I would ride through the city still. Have them pull up next to me at the red light, waving at me. I'm waving at them. Well, y'all can stop me today?
Yeah.
Because I'm smoking.
Yeah.
Sure. And they were like, they wasn't
They
worried
wasn't
about
on
nothing.
that,
They wanted
yeah.
to know what I was doing and who I was doing it with.
Yeah.
Who was supplying me, of course.
They want the details.
Yeah, I didn't wheel and deal no heavy drugs, I was very discreet.
Yeah.
A female. I didn't do nothing, do no telephone.
Okay.
I went to the club. And what I went with, I didn't walk out with every time I walked in there. Because I was in the baddest club in the city.
Yeah.
The top dogs in the city.
Yeah.
So whatever I went in with, I didn't come out with it on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
And you talking about the club in the neighborhood where you at right now, right?
of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Cause this my neighborhood. This where I live in too. Yeah.
That's why I ain't there no more.
Yeah.
It ain't been there since that day.
Been ever since.
That day.
Okay.
Ain't been open since that day. That's Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
You bringing it back to
Yeah.
me. Even though I wasn't paying attention, but I remember that. Though. Cause I just got here in 01. So that happened, I used to, I'm pulling around the corner to go over there.
Yeah. So that was my prime years, right there, my good years. So yeah, so
Ain't
that's
that
what
something?
it was. Yeah, life changing. So now we going we
merging into the
2007.
Okay.
That was all throughout that year.
Yeah.
That club shut. I'm gonna say 2005, early 2006. 2006, all that took place. My 2007, my birthday, I got a tattoo, and I went back to basic living.
Okay.
Got back into the nursing, got a job, got an apartment, and did the basics.
So are you still in your 20s?
I'm 27 now.
Okay, you still in your 20s.
So the pop was 25, 26.
So you made that change.
That whole year was the chaos.
Going through it, yeah.
And then 27 was like, Okay.
Square up.
Yeah.
Like square up and get to it.
Fresh start.
Yeah.
Stop seeing, the followers following me. My life got back normal. I guess they seen I had a real job. I wasn't hanging around the crowd, the same crowd. The club was closed.
It's over.
It was over.
Yeah.
So okay, she ain't doing nothing. She was really never doing nothing anyway, because they really never caught me with nothing. I was charged with 2 ecstasy pills.
Okay.
They sent a friend of mine as an informant in the club on me. I sold him 2. Let me rephrase that. Let me take that out. Okay. I didn't sell him anything. I went and got him 2.
Okay.
And they was 2 different people that I got them from, because I didn't sell what I do.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was ecstasy pills. I was popping ecstasy pills at the time, so I didn't sell them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they sent him in on me, and held that information from me and my attorney for a year.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm like, I told my attorney, I don't sell ecstasy. He was like, man, listen, tell me the truth. And I'm like, I'm telling you, listen. I don't fuck around.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, well then we going here for the fight. I got the baddest attorney in Memphis.
Yeah.
We going in here for the fight. We knew we was gonna win until that recording.
Damn.
But that recording still didn't do nothing, because in the recording he said, go get me another one from your gal. That's what saved me, because I didn't sell.
Right.
So, but they didn't erase the court fees. They didn't erase the bonds. They didn't erase none of that.
None of that shit.
Yeah, all that stayed.
Yeah.
That money kept declining. My mortgage was still my mortgage. Yeah. So
and you ain't got the room to go shake nothing and make no money, because they on your head.
I didn't really need to shake and make.
Yeah.
I ain't really need to shake. I ain't come in there and sit in the dressing room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was shy. I had to do it.
No, I'm talking about after they done jammed you.
Yeah,
you can't really go get no money to cover it, because you got your money buried, but
yeah,
that
went so fast, because they kept coming month after month. They were like, wait, 30 days, boom, get us again, boom, like I was like, man, why you letting us bond out?
Right.
Just hold us.
They want that bread.
And you coming in the courtroom. And the judge seeing you were just arrested 30 days ago for the same thing. Yeah. How, and they looking at me like,
if you don't get your little ass up, they on that type of shit. What is you doing
but the
in
fact
here
that
again?
I kept coming in there,
now they make you way bigger.
Those happy smiles, and was like, no, you think you bad.
Yeah, you would shit. Yeah,
that demeanor changed. So my life changed. 2007, wow. I never went down, because I always knew how to maintain.
Yeah.
I just went back to the basics.
Right.
It wasn't nothing
what you
flashy.
learned at 16.
Yeah, no, before that.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was a hustler.
Okay.
I knew how to go and get a job, go to a temp service.
Yeah.
My pride ain't never stuck in my way. I ain't never been afraid nobody knowing where I work and what I do. Nigga, I'm getting some money. Yeah, I work at McDonald's. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't a check.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't never been that type.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I went and got me some money, went back to the basics. And that 2007, it was like I could never get back to where I was.
Right.
I could never. I maintained.
Right.
Nobody never saw me homeless. Never needed a ride or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I always got me somewhere to stay. I always paid bills. I never been evicted.
Yeah.
So anytime I go and get a rental, I'm in there. Oh yeah, she hold her leases.
Yeah.
And she pay on time.
Yeah,
so
that's all that matters.
Yeah, and she coming with cash.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like I said, the basics, but just not
but
that
maintaining everything.
That chick that I was for all those years. So
wow.
Like I said, that was challenging.
Yeah. But you learn that how to go back to the basics.
Yeah, it humbled me.
Back to the basics. Yeah,
it humbled me.
That's what life will do.
Around. Oh, it turned drastically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I, got back accustomed to the normal and maintained. Yeah. Did the basics, you know what I'm saying? But I I just could never get back to myself. I never felt like myself.
Right,
again.
because you knew you was bigger than that.
What I was accustomed to. You know, now, the diploma coming back. Now, if you would have had a diploma, da 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 da.
Ah,
you know what I'm saying?
that type. Okay, because you in the basic life now. Now you need that type of shit. Yeah.
But then, you know, when I go to somewhere and filled out that application with that resume.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you in here. You've been working in the healthcare field since you was 16?
Back you up. Okay.
Oh, Kirby
That's
Pines,
better than a diploma.
Yeah, I was all around.
Yeah.
All around. And that's what I did till I left here.
Okay. And that's that when you say left here, that's the Florida.
That's the Florida. So
the road
that was
trip.
2007. The life change.
Yeah.
It was 2007. 2007, I left 2011.
So now you're in your 30 to 40 decade.
Yeah. I left at 31.
Okay. Let's get into that. That's the next decade. What's the impactful time in that window right there? Because now, of course, you've made some life-changing adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you sticking to your roots. Mm-hmm. You know what to do. You know what you need to do. But you done changed in so many ways.
Yeah, man.
And now you done took off, went to Florida.
Broke.
$260. $260.
No bank account and no driver's license.
What? No driver's license?
I didn't drive. We had the rental car was a PT Cruise off Lamar.
It wasn't somebody's personal car, ain't it?
Nah, it was a rental car.
Really?
Like a rental car where you don't need but a driver's license and a deposit.
Okay.
I got in. I'm going with y'all. I need a break.
Fuck it.
Put all my stuff in my 2 little bedroom house that I was renting in South Memphis in the storage.
Damn.
How things happened, because I had 2 dogs that year. They both died. Gave my nephew back to my sister that summer. And December 6th, I was on the road. Heading out. Got not even out of Tennessee. Had a flat. A couple helped us. Got the flat. We kept going. It was destiny. Found out the girl that was with us had nothing.
Oh, my God.
Not a dollar. The guy had probably a couple of $100 on him, and he had CDs and DVDs.
He trying to sell them
yeah.
That was back in that
was
time.
his money.
Yeah,
And we talking about 2011.
Oh yeah, you
ain't that far ago?
Yeah.
But yeah, 2011 selling CDs and DVDs. Basically, 3 broke uncles going to Florida. Yeah. So by the time I get to Florida from gas and eating, I got about 60.
Your shit. Yeah.
Okay. We spent a night in the car that night.
Damn.
Wake up the morning, we want to get a fresh start. We ain't got nothing but my 60, so let's use my 60 to get us a check in at 3, so we can have a whole day.
Damn.
I hadn't stripped and been in a strip club since Platinum.
Yeah.
I was like, man, let me go up in this strip club. You don't go and strip at 31. I'm like, girl, we just got a 31 old heads, you know what I'm saying? So I went in there, took a chance. I hired immediately.
Yeah.
Like that. Made about almost $800.
Okay.
Came back, about the, my 2 picked me up. You know what I'm saying? I was dealing with the guy a little bit, something.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the girl, her mind, she thought we were gonna be one happy family.
Okay.
That's what he had told her.
Probably back in the day, then.
We in 2011. Not that long ago.
Not that long ago, though.
So we got the room. I ain't tell him that I made the money, but I was gonna wake up in the morning and pay for us a week.
Okay.
So everybody can be cool and we can get our in together.
Yeah,
I wake up to chaos. Them 2 arguing at each other.
Oh.
About me. They wanted me to be a part of whatever they had going last night. I ain't say a word. I got up, I took a shower.
They don't know you got this 800 on you.
They don't know I got 800. I got up, I took a shower. I caught a cab to the storage. a storage company. Rented me a closet. Got me a backpack, like a carry bag that I can carry with me. Enough to carry with me, and all the stuff that I traveled there, stayed in the storage. And I would go in and out the storage, blah, blah, blah. Was living out of storage. Went back, got my own room in a different hotel in a different area.
Okay.
And the rest was history.
Rest history. You a bad motherfucker. Clara Marie, you a bad motherfucker, man. When I tell you, hey.
Listen, I didn't write this story.
You did not write this shit. You
lived
this shit.
I lived it. And that's what it was. Now I'm backstripping and 31. And I've always been at an all-white club because of how I looked, how my body was made. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
But now I'm in Players Paradise.
Okay.
That's where they come to play.
Yeah.
South Florida. You know what I'm saying? So life was good. Fortunately, like I said, God always set me up. I end up 2 months later meeting a guy, got in a relationship. He wanted me to move in his condo with him. I did, a white guy.
Okay.
And I'm across from the ocean.
Damn.
I manifested some of these things. I wanted something with some water view. Stayed with him 9 months. Got my own apartment in the hood.
Okay.
Got me an apartment in the
you're
hood.
impressive as hell, I must say.
Because one thing
so you done shook loose from him. You done did what you need to do.
I like, don't get it twisted. I like to be cared for.
But you wanted your own.
But I'm always been like, I don't want nobody to hold nothing on my head.
Yeah. Don't control me while you're trying to care for me.
And I went from the ocean
to the hood.
19th floor to the hood in Fort Lauderdale.
Fuck you talking
Haitians and Jamaicans all around me.
Yeah.
You ain't scared? Absolutely not. Do you know where I'm from?
They don't even know what you done came from, though.
They used to call me Hillbilly when I moved to Florida. The girls in the club called me Hillbilly. Thought I was most of them. I'm going to say probably. I've never been to Memphis in their life. They think it's a country with cows and farms.
Yeah.
So my nickname was Hillbilly.
For real.
And I let them believe I was hillbilly.
So you ain't telling nothing about your background.
Nothing until they came. And then they came, I was like, my guy, he's a CPA based out of Connecticut.
Uh-huh.
He I got to go to Connecticut for a couple of weeks and you good. I was like, okay. He was like, you can let your friends, as long as they're not males, but you can let your friends over. Okay. I'm like, okay. I've been in the club 2-3 months now, 4 months, whatever.
Homegirls.
Got a couple of homegirls. I got pictures, white girls and everything. Hillbilly, where you still in the hotel? No, baby, I'm not in the hotel no more. Where you stay, Hillbilly? Come on over, girl. I'm cooking tonight. They walking them up a Hillbilly.
Yeah.
I pulled up in the Audi.
Yeah.
He left me his Audi.
Yeah.
I'm on the 19th floor. Only black woman in the building.
The only one.
Only. That's currently where I live at now, too.
Uh-huh.
Only black woman that lives in my building.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been in the penthouse floor for a couple of years. Now
that type shit.
Yeah. Nah, sugar daddy.
Yeah,
another story. Another day.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah, Hillbilly, what you just, girl? Just come on, eat this food.
Yeah.
And, I just, like I said, end up
you just
staying
made
there 9 months, made a way for myself. Again, at the bottom, I wasn't back on my feet. I was just maintaining survival.
Surviving. You survived.
The best. Now, when you came in my little hood, it's a old apartment, but remodeled on this inside. New floors, new sinks, and then my mom has always been a thrifter.
Okay.
So I know how to go. Yeah. So I know how to go to the thrift store and feel
nice shit.
I'm not paying no furniture bill.
Yeah.
I'm finna pay everything in cash because I already got rent, telephone.
Right.
Yeah, my mom like, why would you put other bills on it, baby?
I already know what's up.
So I'm going to the high-end thrift stores, buying things in cash bit by bit. Had a couch for 2 months. Then I had 2 couches.
There you go.
Then I got a TV in just my bedroom. Then I have TV in my living room and my bedroom.
Yeah.
Months. 6 months, whatever. It gradually grew. Yeah.
That's what's up.
And hey, like I tell anybody, God, I'm not a full-blown Christian, but I have this relationship with God, and God has always been there. If you appreciate the little things, that's when the big ones come.
Yeah.
If you show me you can treat this shack like a home, you deserve a nice home, because look how you treat this shack. Yeah. And I be telling and preaching this to my cousins, sisters, like, oh, you so neat. And then, I'm neat.
Yeah, this my shit.
This my home. This is what I go to work and grind for. Of course, when I come home, it's going to feel like I got a wine cooler, wine cellar, and everything's in color coordinated. Because this is what I was accustomed to.
I get it.
That lifestyle. I'm still that chick.
Yeah, I get it.
But I just, ain't that chick. Yeah. But I'm going to live like that chick because that's who I am. Right. Clean house, clean floors, color coordinated closets, everything stocked up like I got children. You know what I'm saying? You open my refrigerator, girl, you got so much stuff in here. Yeah, I know.
Got damn right.
You're welcome to it.
Damn right.
I've always been that type of person. So
that's what's up.
I gradually grew.
Yeah.
Was there for like I said, the 3 years. Got the Jersey job.
Yeah.
Relocated to Jersey. Another. Okay.
So that Jersey play, it came from the club. It came from meeting somebody through the club, or was okay?
See, I wasn't gonna tell that.
No. I like
that. Was not
that's
secret.
A good thing. That's a good thing, because you said it earlier. You said you met somebody off conversation. You said that, so I'm like, okay, but now don't get it twisted. I think that the strip club and all that, I look at the strip club as a female dope game. Mm-hmm. I just always, just coming from the streets and hustling, that to me, that looks like the dope game in a female realm.
Yeah. It's all on how you do it. You got different
different levels. Like, because
some girls used to wow.
Just like the dope game, it's like, you got motherfuckers might just sell weed, but you got motherfuckers that might sell everything too.
Right.
It's like, it's same for
I never judged.
It's the same for that, but it's really, it connects you to the streets. Yeah. It connects you to the who's who. It's it's so similar to the dope game.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So I respect it now. When I pointed that out as a real hustler. That was a play that was made, and you said, boom, I'm out. Fuck you talking.
Yes. Do what? Okay, let's see. Let's put some buttons together.
Yeah, let's do it.
And I just, stepped out and finessed it.
That was dope.
Was a manager in less than a year. Yeah. Became the top manager in less than 2 years. Became the #1 store for 4 years straight. My whole 4 years, I remember my general manager coming to me. I knew nothing about computers.
Yeah.
Nothing about making schedules. Nothing about tuxedos. But you put me in the path and show me, and I learned. Tell me what to do. Yes. Yeah. Then I got that mouth.
Right.
So I step out, and then I'm dealing with what?
Men.
All day, every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So not only you can look good at what you do, you got to be good at what you do, and you're going to keep it coming. And that was one.
And like you say, you talk about tuxedos. So what type of men coming about it?
Exactly.
Yeah, ain't no bullshit. Nigga coming about get clean.
I dealt, yes. Yeah. I dealt with parties and sweet 16s and weddings, but my hands was in. I'm tapped into fashion. Yeah. I'm a Southern, so they wasn't used to that, all that yibbity yabbity. Yeah, but then, I just, you're not from here, are you?
Right.
No, you're so nice, and you're always happy when we come in. And
yeah, because Jersey motherfuckers like New York people.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they really are. Tip for tat. So I was always in a good mood and did my job well, like I said, because, again, when I go to work, I go home to a dog.
Yeah.
So I ain't had no chaos.
You ain't got to impress them over at all. They love you regardless. Yes. They don't give a damn.
So I had the kids, the stress. I have a husband, the stress. Not saying that I didn't want it. I'm just saying I didn't have those issues. So every time I showed up for work, I'm like, hey.
Some more money.
Hi, I'm in a good mood. They like, you always happy.
Ain't nobody made you mad at all. Yeah.
I go home to my own shit. What? Life's good. So yeah, I come up with ideas.
Dig that.
Great ideas to where I start speaking in corporate meetings.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going up there. You're gonna speak. You're gonna tell them your idea.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
It's 2 black managers, a black one in VA, Virginia, and me
you.
in Jersey.
That's tough.
Out of 42 locations, 2 black, and I'm the black female.
You the only black female.
I'm the only black female. I'm talking about in a room full of 100 people.
Yeah.
And a black female in her 40s from Memphis.
Telling these motherfuckers how to do the stuff.
Man, listen. Coming up with ideas that made money.
Yeah, but you coming from Memphis with it.
Coming from Memphis.
An idea that they would have never thought
They
of.
couldn't do what I do because I had that social thing. People want to come back and talk to me. The men want to come back and talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember, like I said, I got the store. My general manager called me and it was like, man, listen, let me tell you. You know, you are $2,200 from that store making $500,000. That store hasn't made $500,000 in over a decade. I was like, oh, really? Oh, I got to get this $500,000. And he was like, no. I wasn't saying that.
Like you need to do
that. You need to do. He was like, you're in the lead. You did great.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. I was like, okay, let me try to get this $2,000 though. He was like, no. Hung up the phone.
Fuck you, man.
Get on the phone. Hello.
Don't you want to talk?
Who is this?
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. So-and-so. So this is Miss King, Clara from Dante's Island. Clara from... Oh, hi. How you doing? I see it's the end of the year. You don't have a Christmas thing coming up. You know something? I do need a tie.
Oh, my God. You done worked it.
Came in for that tie. Getting the whole suit, socks, shoes.
Yeah, he want the works.
I done made $800 off this one guy. And I done called 10 of them.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I went $5,400.
That day.
From the 2 weeks that I had left of the year.
Ooh.
That's why I started speaking at corporate meetings. What did you do? Tell these people what you do. And then the owner's Italian.
Okay.
Italian from the Bronx.
Yeah, he did.
And get up there and tell them folks what you do.
Did,
how you talk. Talk exactly how you talk.
How you called the folks.
How you called them and brought them in. What did you do to make them remember you to want to come and spend some money?
I want everybody to do that. Everybody do what she did.
Put it on the chart.
For real?
We put it on the chart and it became a part of the system.
Okay.
This guy came up with a golden referral. Speaker came in talking about a golden referral. I took off. I got my employees' business cards. Why do you need business cards for your employees? I'm like, because they go places too, and they me. All right, you asking for too much. A couple of days here come your employees' business card. Everything I asked for, I got. Listen, you're not an owner. You're just a manager. Hey, you remember what you requested? We got it for you. Everything I requested.
They came through with it.
Giving prom tuxedos away.
Okay.
Going through old product that's outdated, selling it for $50. No, you can't sell it. If I can sell it, can I make money? Yeah, well, they even had to create something in the system where I can ring this stuff up. I'm like, I'm going to sell it. Trust me. I'm going to sell it. Because, some people come in and they got a lot of money. So I go down the stairs and put these old-fashioned tuxedos,
they still look good.
It's a black tuxedo. They don't care what year it is.
Damn right.
Yeah. I'm putting a whole tuxedo for $99. Now I'm in the $99 tuxedo store. Yeah. So, that was my little run with Jersey. And I gave them what they need. I gave them the best of me. But 2020, I was out of there.
So, 2020. And now we into your last decade, because I know you said 40. Mm-hmm. So, we in that decade. Mm-hmm. And
currently 45.
Okay. So, we halfway through it. You in there. So tell me, what is an impactful time within this 5-year window that you done ran up on? And I know it may not be as exciting. Yes,
it is.
It is?
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay.
It's stories on stuff, but we're going to make this short and sweet. Time is time.
Nah, it's all good. So,
2020, COVID happened. I decided I went to Florida for, to visit. Ended up getting talked into moving back.
Yeah.
I did. Had a little change, but not, nothing substantial with what I was used to. But I had enough comfort money to get me through a few months, maybe a year. And then, we got the unemployment.
Right,
we had
during
the
the COVID and
unemployment.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm a manager.
Yeah, give me my money.
Yeah, so I was good.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
took off for months, you know what I'm saying? But didn't know what I was going to do next. Okay, so got back into I got back into the nursing. To the caretaking.
All right.
How I did that. It's crazy. So let's go back just a little bit for a little short time.
Okay.
When I was in Florida.
Yeah.
I met a guy, tried to hire me. He couldn't at the time, but he wanted to keep me on standby. And one time we went to lunch, and because I didn't have a child, he's like, "You need a companion.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy you a dog." And he bought me a dog.
Okay.
The dog I have today, 12 years old.
Okay.
Okay. He bought me a dog. I ended up going to Jersey. He really was. I didn't want the dog. I didn't want a dog. But there was God way of saying, "Look, I'm finna take you from Florida, where you have friends and people that you know, into Jersey. Now you're finna go here alone. But I'm gonna send you a little companion to keep you balanced."
Okay, I got you.
So I took the dog.
Yeah.
Never heard from the guy again. We got back to Florida, probably my second month there, driving down the beach. The car that I drove my dog home in pulled up next to me. White Porsche. Got these two little stickers on the side. Very noticeable.
Are you
Stand
serious?
out.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that your daddy? How's it there go your daddy?
I'm talking about the dog.
The dog.
Yeah.
7 years later.
7 years later.
7 years later. Looked at him. He glanced at me and smiled. I was like, there go your dad. I done made a U-turn and followed him. Blowed the horn. This white man stopped. Pulled over for me. Got out the car.
Didn't he?
Had no clue who I was.
Hold on.
Nope.
This him now.
This the one who
this
bought
our
my
daddy.
dog.
This the dog.
His name on the paperwork.
Oh my Lord.
Had no clue. I only knew him for a good 4 to 5 months.
Okay,
very
short time. Okay.
Got out the car alone. He approached me. Hey, I was like, oh,
yeah. He saw what he
like,
liked. Though. He saw what he liked. Yeah.
I was like, oh, Fred. He was like, how do you know my name? I was like, you don't remember me?
Really?
I'm so sorry. He had some health issues, brain surgery.
Okay.
Told me his memory wasn't, and then it was 4 or 5 months. They're short months.
Real
At the
short
time, he was in his 70s. Now he's in his 80s.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm like, you don't remember me? I'm so sorry. Da, 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 da. I was like, well, your son is in the car.
You lied.
Oh, come on now, from Memphis. Then. Like, your son is in the car. So I walked towards my car to get rid of my dog. He like, I look back at him. He getting in the car.
Oh
like, yes. He's like, oh, yes. I pulled the dog out. He loves dogs.
Okay.
His eyes bucked, and I walked back to the car. I was like, here's your son. He was like, this is my son? I said, yes. His name is Browser. You don't remember him, Fred? And he was like, how do you know my name? I was like, oh, Fred, this is your son. He was like, my condo is right around the corner. Would you follow me there? Of course I will.
Wow.
I followed Mr. Fred, to his condo. Brought him along. He was like, and tell me about this little guy. I'm like, well, you bought him about 7 or 8 years. I bought him?
Wow.
And I was like, yes. I pulled up the picture.
You gotta
from
show
7.
him.
Pulled up the picture from 2000 and whatever it was.
Hell
yeah.
no.
And he was like, that's me. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
That's you and your son. And he immediately embraced my son.
Yeah.
It's like my son. I ended it and cut it short and told him it was nice seeing him. And then he gave me a card and told me to come by his office, which, was a mansion in Fort Lauderdale. And I was like, I know where the office is. You do? I said, 5:30.
He don't remember that you
I
were
said,
already
5:30
on
Lido? He was like, how do you know this? I said, Fred, had no clue.
You just don't know, Fred. 4 months, I done got to know you real well.
Man, yeah. I mean, it was just, he was going to hire me to work for him.
Right.
So I get, come by the house. There's an assistant, speak with his wife. They were like, he needs some assistance getting from A to B. When he leaves the office, he goes to dinner into the condo. If you could help him, assist him from there to there, and make sure you take his prescriptions and blah, blah, blah. So I was hired for 5 hours.
Okay.
5 hours, $400 a week. Yeah.
That's when you signed the lease.
Never signed no lease.
No, I'm talking about you said when you went back, you called your boss and said,
yeah,
I signed the lease.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
How life happened.
Once you got with him and got that job, you can make it,
Yeah, I was good off that unemployment.
Okay.
Unemployment was doing me well.
They do you right.
I was a manager for 6 years straight.
Yeah.
So I was good.
You was good on that tip.
Yeah. But I'm a tomorrow type of person.
Yeah, you looking for
anything can happen.
Right.
Unemployment's gonna stop. Yeah, I ain't gonna never get
too comfortable.
I've learned about getting too comfortable.
Clearly, because you been make your move. You've been making moves all your life now.
Yeah. So end up getting hired. The next year. The current assistant had got a successful pregnancy. Her and her husband had been trying to have kids, and they were successful this year. So she took off for 4 months, and I took on her position.
Okay.
Of course, I finessed
You
it.
nailed it.
Of course I did. So when it was time for her to come back, he was like, okay, I'm not going to get rid of Clara. I'm going to keep you both.
Okay.
She felt intimidated.
Wow.
She quit. I took over.
Give me all of it, man.
Wife was like, listen, we were probably 16 to 18 months, I could see the decline in Mr. Fred. Wife was like, I need you to help me get him home for good. I can do that. And that's what I did.
So this your client now? This the client that you travel with?
Nope.
It ain't that. Okay.
Got
I'm
Mr. Fred home for good. Yeah, but it's okay. Got Mr. Fred home from good. That's almost the end of the story. But got Mr. Fred home from good. Was going on about my life. I made a little money. Had to, saved up a little something, back on my feet.
Yeah.
They gave me a phone call. It was like, hey, we need somebody to run our property while, because Mr. Fred ain't coming back.
Yeah.
So we need somebody to run the property until everything is sold. Okay. I didn't plan on staying in Florida, or for a lot of there, but I could do that. Right. Well, just move in our penthouse.
Oh, my God.
You sure about that? That was Fred. Mr. Fred, where's Mrs. Fred?
Right.
Where's your wife? Yes, Clara.
Go right ahead.
We think it's a good idea.
Damn.
Now in the penthouse floor with the ocean views on both sides.
Oh my God.
Everybody, everybody in the building had knew me for being Mr. Fred's caretaker. Now, wait, have you moved into Mr. Fred's apartment? Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I live here. An address change
and
all that.
Yes, we're neighbors.
Yes, now we're neighbors.
Yeah.
So throughout that time, the 2 years I lived there, I met another client in the building. which is a home away from home. From almost everybody in the building is retired, older.
Right, with big brain.
So I'm
you in the mix.
I'm in the stumping ground.
Yeah, you in the mix of getting a patient.
And already word on the
client.
street, she's great.
Right, because you trustworthy. Look, I'm with you. I am with you. You trustworthy. You making it happen.
Everybody know me.
Okay.
So,
and Mr. Fred, somebody.
Mr. Fred, somebody. Canadian from somebody.
Yeah.
And the penthouse.
In the penthouse.
Yeah, so Mr. Fred, he's somebody.
Yeah,
okay, so I have a little break in a year, got Mr. Fred home now. I'm just focused on his properties that he has in Florida, getting those things sold. I don't have to answer to nobody. I have an amazing salary.
Okay. So
now,
you're pretty much property manager.
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple of houses, one a big mansion, the condo. Everything in Florida that Mr. Fred owns, I manage.
You manage.
Got me an LLC. My management company.
Okay.
And then, I took off. I got 2 LLC for my artistry side, and then for the managing people's property.
Okay.
So, I had been on my ass for so long. Life was so good. I was, I need to find something to do.
Right.
My life was good, though. I saw a couple struggling to get out the car. This was late 2023. Asked the lady if she needed help. She declined. And the next day, I'm walking to my car. Concierge Clara, hey, Clara, Mrs. Catherine wants your number. And I'm like, oh, Mrs. Catherine. And she's the guy with okay, yeah, give her my number.
Okay.
Hire my sister the first time because now I'm heavy into the music.
Okay.
I had just
you done
got
you cranking up now.
Yeah.
Okay, your boy done came down.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
We in 2023.
Yeah.
So I take, she called me, tell me what, take me on. I sent my sister. My sister wasn't a good mesh. She's good, but it wasn't a mesh. Got to be the right person. Right. You got to be the right person, yeah. Of course, when the husband see me, you damn right that's my nurse. Of course. Okay. Yeah, she's the best. No, I'm just saying. But yeah. But I'm damn good at what I do.
Okay.
Very professional, and I've been doing this for 26 years. So.
Right. So you know what pocket to get in and know how to come at it. Yeah.
I'm on point. Then I have no children. I have
so
no bag. So can you? You travel?
Always available. All of that.
Yes. You have a passport. Yes.
So
we travel the world.
This is your current.
This is my current.
Dig that.
The neighbors.
Dig that. That's what's up. That is some cold shit.
That's where I'm at today, man.
So you still there? You still doing the property man? You still got properties?
We sold everything January of this year.
Okay.
The yacht. I sold the yacht in December, I believe. Damn. Sold the mansion in January. The other house, we sold that when Mr. Fred, the flat house, we sold that while he was there. I had him by myself. So that was gone. And everything, it took 2 years for everything to sell. And like I said, and in the 2 years, it's supposed to be my time up and to move on. But then I gained another.
Yeah, you ran into them.
Yeah, and then with them, like immediately, I'm going to say I started working for them and 60 days, I'm in Paris.
Damn.
We kept going. I went from Paris, China, Japan, Tokyo. I done been everywhere with them last year. This year, New Zealand, Australia, Germany. We go everywhere. We always on a cruise ship. Not the cruise ship with all the, very exclusive, laid back, the wealthy, you know what I'm saying? And now on a cruise ship, guess who's the only black one on a cruise ship? Right. Well, I'm not going to say I'm the only black one. I'm the only black passenger.
Okay.
On the cruise ship. All the workers, foreign countries, South Africa, Jamaica, whatever, black. A lot of most of them black.
Yeah.
From different countries, but the passenger, they used to get me confused.
They think.
Hey, excuse me, where is the? I don't know.
This ain't that. This ain't.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. I mean, I'm ride with you.
Damn right. Yeah.
You know
we on the same shit right now.
Yeah. So
Damn,
that's what life
crazy.
been like for the last almost 2 years now.
That's dope.
That and the music.
That's dope as hell, man. I must say.
Another life in a nutshell.
That's a hell of a motherfucking nutshell.
I just gave y'all this much. I just gave y'all all of it. It's so dramatic.
But in a nutshell, though, that's a cold motherfucking nutshell right there, I must say.
Yeah. But I will tell you, the story of Clara Marie will be shot the end of this year.
Dig that.
It's a movie I got coming.
That's what's up.
I already, everything I already.
All some of the stuff you just previewed here and more.
Yes, in the movie, the story of Clara Marie.
The story of Clara Marie. That's dope. That's dope. So look, tell me. We we finna get out of here. I got a few questions for you though. That was just so compelling, and it it was just flowing. I had to let it flow for sure.
For sure.
Man, where you get your inspiration from? For real, that's what I want to know.
My mother.
Yeah.
Never gave up. Like I said, even through the struggle, she never gave up.
Yeah.
Kept us together. Kept a roof over our head. Yeah, the lights were cut off sometime. Yeah, it was just bologna and bread sometime.
Yeah.
Vein of sausage because we had no electricity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of Taco Bell nights. Crystals. But she never gave up. And we always kept a roof. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then my cousin, I have a cousin, my mom's niece. Her name is Tammy. Mm-hmm. She's always kind of had this little hustle vibe about her. And I kind of always looked up to her. Yeah. And no doubt, me, myself, and I. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I look back on my life and what I've been through. Like I said, I only gave y'all half of the story. I only gave y'all a bit of the horror of my life. You know what I'm saying? But me, myself, to become who I am today, because I have been in a situation where it was easier for me to just be on drugs and be out here in the streets. It really is easier for me because trying to be somebody is hard. Yeah. This is a struggle trying to maintain being in the right, being on the right lane, in the right lane, doing right for yourself, especially growing up, now you're grown, it's hard, especially when you done came from the mud. It's like I said, I can still go in the strip club and strip. Yeah. Today, I still got the body. You know what I'm saying? I still got the personality. They gonna look at my ID, but they ain't gonna count them numbers. They gonna look at the figure and be like, yeah, put her out there. Yeah. But I chose to, do the right thing and, change and follow my dream. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I am now, and God has, put me in a position like, Clara, you've had so many options to make the other choice. Yeah. It was really easy to come back to Memphis and be Memphis. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? I could come back and live in Hickory Hill and everybody's still gonna respect me. Yeah, I never lost the respect. Right. Even at my lowest, folks thought I was still rich, and I'm like, I'm broke out here like now. But they could never see it visually. You could never see that. Yeah. I never needed a ride. I never borrowed money. You know what I'm saying? My bills were always paid. If I ain't had nothing but that rent and light bill, that's what was getting paid, and I ain't going nowhere. Damn right. Until I get some more money again. I got food up in here. I got some cable TV. I'm good. I'm kicking it. I'm chilling. Yeah. But I can't go out this weekend. I can't kick it. Now I got to miss Jeezy this time. Right. I got to miss T.I. this time. I ain't got it.
Damn right.
So, yeah.
Damn right. Well, do this for me. Tell me something you believed as a child that you found out as an adult it wasn't true.
Oh, man, So, this is not for everybody. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's story different, but growing up my dad was present,
Mm-hmm.
not 100, a pickup on a holiday,
Right, right.
throw a little money there, you know what I'm saying? And excuse me, I always had this bitterness towards my dad because I felt he abandoned us.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until I was 19 when I had a conversation with him and asked him why he left us, why he abandoned us.
Yeah.
And when he told me his side of the story, not saying my mom is a bad person or my dad, it's just everybody got a story. And until you hear their story, you can't judge them.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? And my mom found a good man, and he was a good man. But my mom expectancy of him being a father to all her children, and not having the other fathers to play that role.
Yeah.
Kind of
Too much pressure.
too much pressure for him.
Yeah.
So we say he abandoned us, but
Right.
he just went on his own and did what he had, or did the best that he could do for his children. For his children.
That's
You
tough.
know what I'm saying? So I used to have this fairy tale that, having two parents will make you a better person.
Yeah.
And that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
That's
know,
a tough one right there.
know their story. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was 19. And my siblings still kind of struggle with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they didn't know the story.
Yeah,
And we just looked at
yeah.
Daddy like Daddy abandoned
Yeah,
us.
he bogus. He did. Yeah.
And we listened to what our mama say,
Of
because that's
course.
who we live
Yeah,
with.
of course.
And we see her pain, so we feel
Y'all
like Daddy is
resentment,
causing
yeah, that's
her
his
pain.
fault.
It's his
Yeah.
fault.
Damn.
Until you get grown and be like, wow.
Yeah. Damn. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough right there. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never heard no answer like that.
Yeah.
Man, I've never heard an answer
People will
like
create
that. That
their
touched my
own
heart
cover
right
of the
there.
book.
Yeah.
And you think that's what that book is. Like you see this book, you see
Yeah.
a flower, a beautiful rose on the front of that book, and think it's going to be a beautiful story.
Beautiful story, yeah.
But you open this book and it's full of chaos and drama.
Full of chaos.
You looking at one right now. People
Wow.
see glitter and glamour and a happy person. But I
Yeah.
went through hell.
That's tough. Damn,
know what I'm saying?
I've never heard that perspective at all. Put like that. So-
Hated my dad.
Yeah.
Till
that's
I heard
tough.
his story, was like, whoa.
Damn.
Whoa. He was like, y'all wasn't even here. I was a daddy to her children before
Before
y'all,
y'all
wasn't
even
even
got
in
there.
the picture.
Yeah.
And that was another bitter moment for me. Because my siblings,
Got a taste of it.
they got history. They got memories. And me and my
Yeah.
two little brothers, like,
Yeah.
we got
Damn.
nothing. Because he was gone when we was 2 and 3 years old. Because he was fed up.
Right. That's tough.
He was already overwhelmed. Like, shit, what
Yeah.
other dad is it? You want
That
me
made
to step in and be the daddy?
Yeah, it made me think of, Life Jenny's got this song, She Got Kids. Have you ever heard that?
Man, yeah.
That joint there.
Ooh.
Hey, that joint tough.
Like, that is the story.
Yeah, that's tough right
Yes,
there. Man,
man.
that's tough.
Yes.
Man, that touched my heart. I actually
Being a father, I'm sure.
yeah, but now I got a son that was taken away from me, and some things transpired. She moved, took him, and then did that. Like made now, and to this day, he grown now, but he don't know my
He
side.
don't know your side.
And he don't give a fuck, cause like you say, programmed not to.
Yes.
You can't tell him no different.
You can't
That's
until
tough.
he had that conversation. No, not until he had that conversation. Until he's mature enough to understand that
to
conversation.
receive it. Yeah.
Yes, because
when he receive it, you gotta say your mama lied.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
my dad, when he picked us up, he's like, I wanted to pick y'all up, but we was like, we didn't believe
Yeah.
you, we didn't understand until we
Right.
got grown and when we had our own
Mama saying,
mind.
if you ain't picking up everybody, you ain't picking up nobody.
Right, man.
Yeah, that's tough.
we
That's
was like,
tough,
wow. It was just like,
Ooh, that's tough. That touched
oh,
my
I
heart
hated
right there.
you.
That touched my heart. For
I
real.
hated him. He went and got married, had 3 other kids, and
Yeah.
they had a daddy.
Yeah.
They go pictures and family pictures. We like, dang, why you gonna
Why
be a
you
family
do us
time
like
mama?
that? Yeah, for real.
So it was like
But
this.
now and then, even when usually you have kids and find out you ain't even had kids, but
Right.
hearing this side of the story, hearing this perspective,
Right.
made you realize, damn, it wasn't like that.
It wasn't even like that, Dad.
That's
Wow.
tough. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's tough. Ooh.
And I got friends. I got
Mhm.
friends, and I know folks out here with children, and it's the same thing. These kids don't know they father. I know. Oh, I come from an era.
Yeah.
I come from an era where, man, in 2 weeks, he was like, man, don't have that baby.
Yeah.
Man, there was one time. One time we
Yeah.
did that. Don't have that baby. And she went on and had that baby.
Yeah.
And that baby growed up like, well, my daddy. And
Yeah.
he told your mama at 2 weeks
Don't
that I
do
didn't
it. I don't
want you.
want
Before
it.
you was
Yeah.
even a fetus.
Yeah, quit playing.
But she had that to try
By
to
choice,
hold
thought it was
on
gonna
to
work.
me.
Yeah, try to change a nigga
Yes.
or something. Yeah.
A lot of kids, and
They-
that's what's going
they
on in
walking
our
around
city.
right
They
now.
don't know that story.
Yeah,
They
for
see their
real.
dad. That's
Fuck
your
nigga,
daddy
that
right
nigga,
there.
yeah.
That's your daddy
You
right
thought
there.
it didn't work. That shit you tried
Not
did
knowing
not
that
work.
your daddy and your mama was a one night stand. He don't
Yeah.
even remember her name.
Yeah, he ain't want no parts of her
Yes.
anyway. So she just thought having you would make him one part of her.
Right. He didn't.
That's a tough
Look,
one.
I'm talking about some don't even remember her name.
The
Like
night.
who?
Man, for real. For real.
Man, back then, I was
Man,
doing
nigga
this
doing
and
all
that,
kind of
man.
shit. Yeah.
Yes.
Nigga doing all kind of shit.
Yes.
That's tough, man.
And
That's
it's our
wild.
city filled with that.
It
That's
is.
why the crime is like that.
It is.
Now, and I ain't gonna say all the crime is
No,
from
I'm
our
with you.
children. Most of them is from these New Orleans and these Mexican children.
Too. Yeah,
And
they
I
all
came
in
and
it.
filled our city because we embraced. We grew up off love. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We grew up loving our children and being
Yeah.
loved by our parents and being together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This generation, they don't have that.
Yeah,
you
it's a
know what I'm
different-
saying?
it's
It's
a
major
difference.
different. That's
For real.
why the chaos is like it is. I tell people like it was beautiful when I grew up here.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. Yeah, it was violence.
Yeah,
you
all
know,
that
like
always been
normal.
around. Yeah,
You would
that
see
always
that, but
been
it wasn't
around.
like it was today.
So that leads me to my next one, man. I want you to finish the sentence for me. It hurts me to see. And you just finished that. It hurts me to see.
It hurts me to see ones that I came up with, friends, family, not putting 100% effort behind themselves, giving up too soon. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? A lot of people look at me and like, oh, I'm lucky, I'm blessed. You did this. I'm like, what I did wasn't an easy task, man.
And I'm sitting here hearing the story. It wasn't.
No, it wasn't an easy
That
task,
wasn't easy
man.
at all.
And the main thing that got me here is I kept going.
Kept pushing.
Period. Dot. I
That's
just
it.
kept going. And some of them, they give up and they stop. And
Tap out too quick.
yeah, I
Yeah.
just kept going.
Yeah.
Thank God. I'm grateful for who I became and what I became accustomed to, because that's what gives me the extra push and the extra hustle to maintain that
Right.
person that I became.
Right.
You know
I
what I'm
can
saying?
dig it.
So that, if I never became her, then the basics would be what I'm accustomed to, and it
Right.
wouldn't be.
It would- you
But I
wouldn't work
never
that
got
hard
accustomed
then.
to basic.
Yeah, you
You know
wouldn't
what
work
I'm
so
saying?
hard if you was accustomed to the basics.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
in every step, look, every time I go backwards, my step up be a step higher,
Than where you were, yeah.
and not even on purpose. I had no idea I was gonna be ever living on the water in Florida in a
Yeah.
fucking penthouse. I had no idea, but I took steps, the necessary steps, and put myself in place. I trusted God,
Yeah.
and boom, it just happened.
That's dope.
And every time I get somewhere, I'm like, okay, God, where do I go from here? Because I can't do this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what's next? what's next? You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
He
up.
never, he's gotten me back up, he's never taken me back down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed to go a step
Keep
higher.
going up. Yeah.
So now I'm like, where do I go from here? Because I'm high.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable. I ain't rich. I ain't wealthy. But I'm
with
high up.
you.
As
Up
far
there.
as, you know.
Stability is concerned.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So
I'm with
where
you.
do I go from here, Lord?
Okay.
And he know me too. Because I don't like the same thing. Things got to change.
Right. Got to evolve. You got to keep
what
evolving.
I did last year,
Yeah.
it's got to be something new this
you gotta
year.
take it up a
can't be
notch.
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that be my thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, where do I go from here? And I feel like that's what the music is going to do.
No doubt.
You know, the music, the movie I got coming, all that come into play. It's just, you know, I'm walking the walk right now.
Okay, so that leads me to my last and final question. I want you to tell me where you see yourself in the next, since you said 45, we're going to go and say 5. I usually say 3, but I like that 5 number. So where do you see yourself in the next 5? Well, I ain't going to say where you see yourself. What's your plans for the next 5? What you got in play? What you got in the works? What you got cooking up for the next 5?
So, you know, of course, the music, the movie. I've always been, like I said, I've always been the type wanting to evolve. A lot of times, you know, I'm kind of blind to what's coming. I just work my ass off to whatever is going to lead me to.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's to come, but I know I'm not gonna be on my ass.
Okay.
Something I've always been a big person of manifestation. I've always spoke things over my life that came into fruition.
Okay.
And retiring at 50 is something I've been saying for a long time.
Yeah.
That 50 number was my number. So even if it's in this music game, I'm going to jump in and jump out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the music game. I definitely want to, after the music and all is said and done, I definitely want me a nice restaurant somewhere because cooking is my thing. Hopefully a family, you know what I'm saying? Married. You know, I definitely want to be, you know, I've always been the type to want to be kept.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, things happen. We'll just say that. So I've always been that type to elevate, you know what I'm saying? Even when I don't plan it for myself properly, I do because I follow the necessary steps to get me
to
there.
Make it happen.
I stay on my 10 toes. I stay prayed up, and you know I'm smart. I move smart. I move responsible. I move like my age. I know I'm 45. You know, I know
you know what you need to be doing.
Yeah, I know what I need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Even if, like I said, it's the basics with me. You know, I've had the glitter and glamour, so it's not that big of a deal about the glitter and glamour, but I do want a nice home on a couple of acres.
Yeah.
And like I said, a family, and to be able to take care of my parents, because now they're at the age where they have to be taken care of. So I want to be financially comfortable doing so. You know what I'm saying? So 50 has always been my mark to retire, and that'll be the next step. So this where, you know, I said I'm going heavy with the music, and with the music I've been blessed. You know, writing a hit is not easy.
Yeah.
And I've been fortunate and definitely I'll say blessed to have the creativity that I have, and still have that creativity there where I can put it out, and I sound current. So
you feel right in.
Now it's time to push. Yeah.
So it's time to push it up, push it to the max.
Of course.
That's what's
so
up.
watch out. No.
But look, I want to say this, man. I wish you the best in all your future endeavors. It's been an honor and pleasure to sit here and chop it up with you. You know what I'm saying? Your story is extremely compelling. Touched my heart, pulled my heartstrings a couple times with just some of the things that you had to endure and overcame, though. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's powerful to see a woman that, just to push through and then make her own way. You know what I'm saying? And I commend you on that.
For sure.
And like I said, I just wish you the best in everything that you do. Is it anything you want the people to know before we get up out of here?
Support me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing. I'm definitely got my foot into this industry, and I know it's a crazy, crazy situation. And even though I've only got my foot wet just, a little short of 2 years ago,
Yeah.
um, I am learning that support is the biggest thing that I need, you know what I'm saying? And I know I have to put a little more effort. I got to go a little more harder. I'm hard, but you know what I'm saying? As far as me, networking and getting out there and being social, because I'm not really a social person.
Yeah.
But yeah, just to keep going. And definitely need your support. My city, you know what I'm saying? When I got into this music, I started somewhere, but I knew I had to come back to my roots. And when I touched my roots, that's when I went up. So I know I'm going to keep going up, but I need y'all to keep at it and help me get there.
No doubt. No doubt. Well, look, that concludes another episode of Beyond the Clientele. I'm your host, J1, J100, or Mr. So 100, because I do it the So 100 way. And shout out to my special guest, ClaraMarieMelody in the building. Till next time, salute.